Previously on the curse of Strahd. You guys were leaving the Amber Temple, talking to Mordenkainen, learning a little bit about what he knew about Theobald's involvement in Barovia and why Mordenkainen himself had come. He was mostly interested in, researching a place he'd never heard of and finding magical artifacts, but you guys, after discussing with him, told him your plan to essentially follow the path laid out for you by Izula Cross. To be captured or taken to the prison, and then she would later spring you and get you your gear back, what gear she could. Mordenkainen said, that probably won't work for me. They're probably going to kill me the moment they see me, so let's think of an alternate plan as to how I can help you. After some discussion, you eventually decided to have Mordenkainen take on one of the threats within Castle Ravenloft. I gave you guys essentially the option to choose between general interference or taking on one of the lieutenants. You chose Anastrasya to take her off the playing board, as it were. Mordenkainen agreed to do so. He parted ways with you, and you all called the carriage for the ride to Ravenloft. Upon arriving at Castle Ravenloft, you were greeted by the Lord Strahd von Zarvich himself. Just moments away from his very own wedding, he graced you with a visit. He had with him Rahadin, Anastrasya, Volenta, Ludmilla, and Escher, whom you know to be Izula. Strahd listed some crimes that you have been accused of in Barovia. You attempted to defend yourselves against these crimes, but found the testimony of Escher was offered forward to help better condemn you. Strahd then indicated to you that it seems things would need to be sorted out, but I'm sure you would all understand if you stayed in the prison a while until we can adjudicate this properly and legally, of course. You all surrendered. He bamfed away some key magic items, the very things that he gave you. He took the cloak back from Moog and set you all up to be taken away. You were all patted down. Natari's prison pocket maneuver, it worked, baby. As the amulet of Ravenkind was safely stowed.
What a flash of genius.
It's a flash
Super
of genius.
safe.
Probably one of the most important and disgusting and mind-boggling flash of geniuses I've ever seen in my
Just
career.
stage bow for our
Well
group
done.
here. Good
well
group
done.
effort.
Claps
Good job.
everyone
Clap,
for that.
clap,
That's
clap,
good.
clap, clap, clap.
Good
You
all
could
around.
say she flashed a genius.
She did,
Oh my god.
Bada bip. But you and then the gaze of Stella Wachter tried to ensorcel Rahadin when he looked at her. However, he saved against this effect and made mention of it to Strahd, and Strahd seemed to grow a little bit of interest in young Stella Wachter, but had her sent to the prisons with the rest of you. In the prisons, you were reunited with Theobald Lunastre, and you learned from him the truth of who he was and who he intended to be for all of you. You learned of his past with Izula Cross. And it seemed that he was at once a criminal who grew fearful of the bloodlust of this changeling, betrayed them, and eventually found out that they survived that betrayal, even though he did not intend for any of the crew to be killed. They were supposed to be captured, but what the forces of good do with the forces of evil is up to them. But he was given his station, moved to the north, far away from the ocean, to live out his days. He became a cleric of Selune and began to bring in wayward people that reminded him much of himself, so that he might steer them from courses that would be darker. He tried to explain the reasons for why he did what he did to Rowan. He knew it wasn't forgivable and didn't ask for forgiveness, but he merely told you that he was trying his best to protect you. That being said, you were met by Isilcross herself, reuniting, telling you more, putting more barbs into Theobald before leaving you with a key and a cryptic message that Sid Ambrose would give you a hand shortly. You recovered the gear that you had, receiving only 1 diamond of the ones you had for Revivify. And inside of the box, a severed hand. One that looked like it could fit to a monk. All this said, you gathered your things, you ventured out of the cells, you found a magical sword that Rowan was the only one who could potentially wield, so he's wielding it. A sentient lad, whose name is just lost to time. Who knows?
But apparently it's slightly prejudiced also.
Very so. Very slightly. You found your way up a hidden passageway, climbed up into a misty area, and entered some catacombs where you began to search the various catacombs. And you found a ghost who tried to take Moog up to the highest tower to try and use a flying device to fly. And you managed to push the ghost out and banish him, essentially. He gave up. He was like, man, there's too many of you. I give up. And you found a tomb for Saint Markovia. And you received a weapon from that, which I believe Natari took. A powerful
Yep.
a thigh bone, I believe it is.
Yeah, keep that shit away from Rowan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which Rowan
right.
is like, oh yeah, this thing will blow me up.
Hell to the no.
You continued to search a few more things, and then you felt like this strange rumbling in Castle Ravenloft. It's just kind of like a quaking feeling that kind of issued throughout the area. And then you came across where you are currently, which is the tomb of the former king and queen of this land. The parents of Strahd von Zarovich laid to rest behind a barrier that only good creatures can pass. I'll let you think about that one. And Rowan gazed through the stained glass to see that Ravenloft itself was rising into the air. It was about that time of realization that you could hear footsteps coming down the stone stairs. And who stands before you now at the end of the hall is Rahadin. With a look of not confusion or shock on his face, almost looks like disappointment as he looks upon you all. And that is where we will begin, unless there's anything else that I forgot from last session.
Mig is now Blingtron.
Oh yeah, that's right. Make his blink. He's
Make
got the
his
double
blink.
eyes. But yeah, Rahadin gazes down the hallway to you. You don't see that he has a posture of combat currently. His sword is stayed at his side, and he just slowly, calmly walks in your direction.
But he looks disappointed.
Yeah.
Why the look?
He's a depressed guy.
Why are you all out of your cells? What is this?
Oh,
But they were too small.
y-
I needed to stretch.
yeah, they
After
were.
let
They
us
weren't.
out.
They weren't very nice. Did you just?
What'd you say, Monk?
Oh,
What did he do?
did you not hear what he just said?
No, I didn't hear
He
what he
goes-
said.
Say it again, Moog. Cat's
Yeah,
out
what
of the
did you say? I
bag.
didn't get it.
Yeah, so that's how we're out. Escher let us out.
Escher let you out.
Indeed.
But to be
What you
fair,
gonna do with that?
to be fair, hold. Escher
Most of the
is not
wild
Escher. Ella's hands are like up, like innocent, like you gotta known that Escher wasn't Escher, right? Like, right?
What do you mean Escher was not Escher?
Is not Escher. Escher is somebody else. Escher was killed quite a few years ago. Don't be mad at
How far-
Escher.
How far down are these stairs? Can I like see what's going on up there?
You hear the conversation. You cannot see above the stairs. It's about 10 or 15 feet down.
I hear it and I start going up the steps. And I'm and Rowan whispers at Theobald. He's just like, get over here.
He was gonna back it up.
Let's see if he can go through the curtain. He's curious.
Let's see. Give me 1 second. I got Theo's sheet.
Good guy, Theo.
All right. He backs through to the other side.
Rowan has a sigh of relief.
This is news to me. I suspected there was something off about Escher, but it is not my place to question. You all, he steps forward again. Please, return to yourselves. Justice will wait, and I assure you fair treatment.
Oh.
I think you know we
No.
can do that.
No, thank
I
you.
understand. And he draws his short sword. Very well.
Rahadin,
Most
don't do
wild
this.
Sabertooth.
All right. We will go into initiative. Not get a surprise. Is Rahadin loyal to Strahd van Zarevich shall do what he must.
His master.
Very well.
Moog has dark vision, but this beast apparently does not.
That's Ella right there.
There we go.
Rahadin,
Okay.
don't do this. Tee.
Switch music here. All right. Rahadin pulls his blade, and you hear, just kind of filtering into the hallway, the soft screams are getting louder. Ella, you were the first to act.
Giant saber tooth comes out, and I'm like, Rahadin, don't do this.
Well, I'm
Maybe
gonna
don't
move
mind
your
it.
token over here for now.
Perfect.
I don't have my bow. This is stupid.
You're the one that said no.
I'm the one who said no. No, I'm
You
talking
said
about
go
my
to yourself.
no. I'm talking about my fancy bow.
Oh.
Strahd took all her fancy shit, so I can't shoot that. So
Um,
I will just have to use a regular short bow. I don't want this.
You shakily fire the bow, and he just kind of clacks off the arrow to the side with his blade.
And I go, shit! Boom, boom. Done.
Oh,
Moog is going to charge him 20 feet, 25 feet, and hit him with a claw attack. And says, if I do that, then you must succeed on DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
alright, and that is. You said DC 14 strength?
Yes.
He fails. So he is prone.
Big roar in his face. Big tiger roar.
Just gonna hit him with that. There we go. Prone. And 15 damage. Nice. All right. Next up. You watch as a familiar vampire comes into the area and kind of dashes across the hall to you, Ella.
What the?
A familiar vampire?
Yeah.
Or
the-
a familiar, as in is a familiar vampire?
It's Agent Cully.
That's
yeah.
how she looked familiar. Okay, this bitch. Oh, hey.
Big hiss energy.
He grins at you, claws bared, but it's her turn to get there.
Ugh.
Rahadin's turn. He looks up at you, Moog, and says, Troublesome. And he disappears from in front of you.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Would Moog have his scent? Just curious.
He teleports past you
Oh, okay.
as he's getting up and goes 5, 10, 15. And he takes his blade and is going to try and kill Stella.
Still.
Oh hell! What? No.
Oh, God, no. Hey. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa,
Shield.
whoa, buddy.
She shields.
Stella will cast shield.
Mm,
Oh,
Uh,
threw up there.
let's throw up.
As he's like, you see, she's just boom, like throws up a barrier and blocks the blade strikes.
That's so fucking
And-
insane.
Stella!
And we'll, hey, Moog, roll a d20 for
Is
wild magic.
Stella looking at him?
Ooh, raise,
Stella? Yeah, she's looking at him, but the effect he's immune to for now because he already saved against it.
Oh.
Oh, it's got a cooldown. Okay.
Okay.
No explosion. Yeah. Once you save properly, you're immune to it for a while.
I just wasn't sure how long we were in here.
Hmm.
Theobald is up. Theobald has a shield, and he just kind of goes, I'm not sure what I should do, Rowan. Should I join them?
Rowan just
Mm-mm.
Oh.
looks over. Trust in those you've raised.
He nods, and he will look to you and give you a Blessing of Selune. You get a D4 on your next attack roll or saving throw. And he will use his action to take a dodge action. All right, Stella's turn.
Nope.
She's going to say, "Get the fuck away from me," and cast a Thunder Wave.
Mhm.
Fuck yeah. Who's for dog?
Is to make a con save. He gets knocked back 10 feet. Takes 13 damage. And then she's going to go 5, 10. Is Stella a good character?
Mm.
No.
Like,
necessarily.
no.
We gonna learn today.
She's
She's
about
not.
as good as Nataria.
Hey,
Is
she's
not as
not her
good.
mother.
Yeah, but she kind of backs up against the barrier. And Rowan, roll me a d20. Let's see if we get some wild magic.
Ooh.
Ooh, close, but no cigar. Natari, you're up.
See, what is the range on that? Natari's like, oh hell no, and she's going to stand kind of between Stella and Rahadin, and then she's going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Right. It's a 15-foot radius.
Correct.
Okay. There we go.
Plop that blender right down there in the middle.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So it should get Agent Scully too.
We'll do a kind of a yellow, orangish. There we go. Boom. There you go. Everybody see that for the Spirit
Yep.
Guardians?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And then
you
she's-
manifest your Spirit Guardians.
Yeah. And then I think that's it for right now.
All right. Retrieve. Charging from the shadows as well is Agent Smolder. Charges up to the Sabertooth. Rowan.
I'll move here. I'm gonna put. Moog's not actually standing there.
No.
That's Moog over there.
Yeah. I think I gave you token vision on that, so I was putting in GM layer. Can you still see?
No, it's
I
gone.
can't see it either.
I was just gonna give you. Can you see from this token now?
I can, yeah.
Okay, cool.
He will pop in. He's gonna keep Mig close to the squish. Oh shit! What was my arm cannon? 1d4 plus my int.
Yes. It was a recharge on a 5 or 6.
Yep, recharge on a 5 or 6. Noting that down. Copy. He's like, does he want to say anything to non-vampy boy? He speaks up. He's a man. You know, I don't know how much truth there was in that letter that Strahd sent me, but he did offer to take me in as his own. I have to think that someone making such an offer would treat his guests better, those who are working on his tasks that he sent us on better. But now we see that he is not one worthy of your loyalty.
Give me a persuasion check.
Hey.
My 0 charisma character. Boom.
Can I give him a guidance?
Does he get advantage for honesty?
Yeah, guidance.
As you say that, Rowan, as he's blasted back from the thunder wave, his blade still held out, he looks to you and says, I know nothing but service. He redoubles himself, still ready to fight.
Boo.
You know more than service. Soon you will know death too.
Oh.
Good one.
He gets a party like favor thrown at his face.
He will launch Mig's pew pew cannon for 8 at
Okay.
that's Mig's action, and then Rowan's gonna take 2 pot shots. 27, 25. Oh, wait, that's
Does
the wrong
those
thing. That's the wrong. Well, it's the same hit DC. Just I'm using my gun, not the
That's
sword.
fine. Just use your gun damage.
12, 14, and I will spend an. Where is it? I think I have Arcane Jolt somewhere. Add more damage. Where is it on my page to check it off? Here it is. No, it's not. Where are you? Here it is. Pew!
Where did
Look,
that
there's so
come
much
Sir?
shit in all my pages. I keep forgetting where it's all at.
Sir? Rowan's finding his
Survey.
dark side? Batman?
Oh my god. Are you okay?
It's my undead side.
Oh man.
Boom, and then another 7 damage from that.
Nice.
And then Ruin will beep back in here. And he's just like, stay near Mig. To Stella.
It's just nuts. You got it, man. Ella. Mo, you're on deck.
Okay, Ella is going to look over at, I always mix them. This is Scully, correct?
It's Cully.
Cully, sorry.
Yeah,
Cully.
don't use my dog's
Sorry.
name for that evil vampire.
Cully. My bad. This is Cully. She will look over at Cully and say, "You're fighting for the wrong side, bitch." And first mate her.
That'll hit.
Okay. Take that.
So it'll be 12 damage.
Oh my god, I haven't played my rogue in so long. Bonus action Riz!
Ruh-roh, okay.
Yeah, I know, I'm a little late here.
It's okay. It's been a minute. I'll give you a freebie. If you Riz her up, I'll give you the sneak.
We're all trying to figure ourselves
Oh
out
my-
again.
Right, hold on, it's
Your
It's
deception
tricky.
versus your insight, isn't it?
and yep, you got it, okay. I wanted to double check
Yeah,
that before
so-
I hit it.
So for it's just a straight roll. So yeah, you got
Okay.
her.
Oh my god,
This is
I can't believe I forgot about that.
It's all good.
And then,
You got it. So that'll be 30 damage total instead.
does she give me any reaction to that?
You're on the wrong side. She just grins at you and just goes, "Oh, you don't even know what's coming."
Okay. Action surge, do it again. Ooh, god, these ones!
You've got advantage, right, with the Riz?
I do, I do. No, I said I got a one.
So, somewhere in a place far from here, something vicious grows.
I cannot believe I fucking
You
just
did that.
wasted my goddamn action surge on that.
Hey, at
Ugh!
least you got it out of the way now.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know-
yeah.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen that this week, so.
Uh-huh,
Double
uh-huh,
ones.
uh-huh. Yeah, okay.
Alright. Mo.
Alrighty. Oh, Smolder.
Smoldering at you right
Get
now.
bit.
Yeah, that'll do it. He has to make a strength save, you said?
No, that is the effects of Pounce. If the tiger moves at least 20 feet straight forward and does a claw attack, you must.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright. Do your teeth count as magical in this form?
Yes. As a druid, I have magical wild shape, I think. Or no, it's primal strike. Your attacks and
After level
defense
6, I
count as
think.
magical for the purpose of
Fantastic.
overcoming a resistance.
Cool. Alright, you bite into him good.
Nom 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 nom.
Alright, Cully, at the top of her turn, you watch as some of her wounds begin to close.
I'm sorry. Can I take a little movement on that real quick?
Yeah,
Without
go ahead.
going out of his melee. Just
Mhm.
putting him right here.
All right,
Sorry.
perfect. No worries. But yeah, you watch Ella as you had stabbed into her. You pull the blade free. She smacks away the second strike, and you watch the knife wounds slowly begin to close.
Hey, don't forget that she's starting her turn in the Spirit Guardians.
Yep, and I'm going to get to that. So,
Okay.
what's the save for it? Is it Wisdom?
It's Wisdom, yeah.
Yeah. 16?
Is it my Wisdom saving? Oh, good. Be good if I know how to do my own stuff.
Wow.
There we go.
Kidding.
17.
It was 17 damage? Oh, the
My
save was... okay.
my
All right,
Wisdom is 17.
Go ahead and roll your damage. Okay. It's at the... How to resolve this? Because both of these are effects at the start of return. No, I'm going to say... the regeneration resolves, but you see, like, as the wound is starting to close, like, the light begins to pour into it, and it stops closing.
Nice.
She's going to... attempt to claw you, Ella. 23. All right. She doesn't do 7 damage to you. She grapples you, and now she's going to go in for the bite. A 19. So you'll take 11 damage, 7 necrotic, and your hit point max is reduced by the 7. And she's got you grappled, so she's going to move you boop, out of that aura. And she drags you out of the radius of Natari's ability.
Lame.
All right. Rahadin. You feel, Moog and Natari, these screams getting louder and louder, and I need you both to make a wisdom saving throw.
Plus 10, baby. Let's go. Still rolled a 2.
Oof. Natari just saves. Moog, you fail.
Fantastic.
Can I see that he's trying to save something? Like for Flash of Genius purposes?
Technically, yeah.
I'll use a Flash of Genius on that, give him +6.
Okay. Then you succeed. You take 6 points of psychic damage, both of you.
Okay.
Oof.
Natari, I need you to make a Constitution save for your Spirit Guardians. Oh, and I'll make his Wisdom save for it before that happens. Go ahead and roll your damage for Spirit
Never
Guardians.
mind, I can't do that for him. He's not within 30 feet.
Okay, Mogi, you take another 6 damage in that form. Alright, nice 16 damage. He will step forward to Natari
No.
and make 3 scimitar attacks. Crit, a 19 and an 18.
She silvery barbs the crit.
You sure can. What a fun spell. Here it comes.
I know. I was like, he's gonna love this response.
It's all good.
That's a good time to use it, though.
It'll still hit, but it won't be a
It'll
crit.
still hit, but it won't be a crit. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other 2 don't hit, but the 26 does.
All right, so you will take total of 15 damage. 6 of that is poison.
Okay.
The
What does
and I
the
need you to make
poison
another.
do again?
It's just damage from this. It's not.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
It's not a poison effect.
Okay, that's what I was kind of asking.
But another con save for your concentration.
She's fucking concentrating hard.
All
I
right.
don't know.
That is Rahadin's turn. Theobald is going to give Natari a blessing. So you have a D4 on your next attack roll or saving throw, Natari.
Thank you.
Stella feels pretty safe here, so she'll stay put. She'll throw a... Well, let's go for a chromatic orb at Rahadin there. Ooh, it hits, doing 25 acid damage.
Damn.
Nice.
Natari, roll me d20. All right, you are up.
Okay. So Natari is going to just move around him to get Cully back in her range. Hey girl, hey. And then she's going to reach around and shocking grasp at Rahadin.
Oh my god, you're giving him a sparking reach around?
She sure is. I mean, she is a former courtesan, you know? She'll probably reach. Yeah.
That'll miss.
He's got
Wait,
no
roll your
balls
+4.
to grab. Oh yeah. I'm not sure that's going to make a difference.
I mean, it might.
Or is it?
It's on your next one.
Oh, okay. So I might as well
Yeah.
just use it.
So yeah, unfortunately, it still
Yeah.
misses.
Yeah. And then she is going to use her telekinetic shove on him because she doesn't like him that close to her.
It's a strength save, okay?
Mhm. So it would be
13.
17.
Yeah, so pushes him back, how many?
It says up to
5 feet?
5 feet.
say 55 feet, so she'll push him towards yeah.
Okay.
It's like, don't touch me.
Smolder's turn. He's gonna take 2 claws at you, Moog. 22 and an 18.
Do I take Moog's AC or the Sabertooth's AC?
The Sabertooth. All the Sabertooth's physical attributes,
Wow.
your mental.
It's 12. So,
Yeah, those will hit.
Yeah, those
18
will hit.
slashing damage total. Alright. Rowan.
Alrighty.
He will drop down a fairy fire. And what
throwing
is
it
it
on?
again? 20-foot cube. He'll. It can only get Rahadin, I think, so he'll try and drop it on Rahadin.
Okay. Dex save from Rahadin.
Yeah, that's a save. He's not very strong,
Moves
but he's
out of the way.
dexterous.
Yeah.
And Rowan just goes, mm-hmm. Bump, bump, and then he'll back 5, 10, 15. Back up there.
Alright. Ella, you are currently grappled. It is your turn.
How do I get ungrappled? Do I just have to make a strength save as an action, or?
Yeah, it is a athletics or acrobatics check, DC 13, and it is your action to do so.
Otherwise, it's my it's disadvantage. So a straight roll for me.
There's no disadvantage. You just can't move.
Oh, I just can't move. Oh, I guess that's prone, isn't it?
The danger of being grappled is that she can bite you.
I gotcha. Okay. Well, first things first, I'm gonna shift. Use my bonus action to shift. Take my 8 temp.
Okay.
Um. While the creature ends its turn, she has to end. Okay. I'm just gonna try to attack her right now. I'm gonna use this as my advantage. 2 19s.
That'll definitely hit.
It's better than one.
Stab her in the head.
Everything's the same.
20 damage. Nice.
Yeah. So
What the hell
bonus,
happened there?
an action. Okay. Yeah. That's it.
Oh,
Moog's gonna take a bite at Smolder again.
8 damage.
He wishes he could do more. But he's just chewing on this fucking chewy piece of vampire jerky over here.
This dork.
Yeah, man.
I want to
Alright.
take an opportunity attack.
Cully's wisdom save. Go ahead and roll your damage, Nat.
Mm-hmm.
Not much, but it does keep her regeneration from working.
I'll take it.
She'll first move out of the aura, dragging Ella further away. And now she's going to try and bite her. Oh,
Yes.
that won't hit. Here comes the claw. Oh, man,
thank
bad
God.
rolls.
Now question
she
on
will-
this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
She's going to continue to drag you further into the darkness.
This is
Yep,
totally
me.
in the dark.
All right, Rahadeen, wisdom save. All right, go ahead and roll your damage. He'll take half.
Oh,
By wisdom and dexterity, this guy's a ranger.
Wait, yeah.
Technically, yes.
Nice.
Technically. He's gonna bamf past you, Nat. 5, 10, 20, 20. Over to here. Take 3 swings at you, Ella.
Are you fucking, bro?
Team
Bruh.
bump on in there. Jesus.
Oh my gosh! Miss, hit, miss, and I'll cunning action dodge that.
So you'll take half of 16.
8?
So 8.
Okay. Oh, there goes my temp. Bitch.
Oh no.
Oh no. It served its purpose. How dare it?
This motherfucker.
Theobald's turn. He goes, Ella. 8, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He starts rushing out. And he will give Moog a blessing, a D4 on your next attack roll or saving throw.
Perfect. Glowy tiger.
He kind of runs up behind Atari and says, "You see her?"
I do. I see her.
Okay. Stella's turn. She is afraid to leave Mig. She doesn't want to get jumped and dragged into the darkness. So she will fire at Smolder. We'll send
shimmy around him.
I think I'm good here.
Stay in the aura at least.
She'll fire off. I guess we'll do another chromatic orb. This will do a level 3.
Yes.
And we'll do the acid. That'll hit only 14 damage. But let me see here.
Aim for the eyes. Blind them.
It's like it's hard to gauge when I can't look great. She's like kind of got her hand over her eyes, like
No, you can look at the enemies. Look at the
Look
enemies.
at the enemies. You hear Ella screeching.
Right?
she looks up and Smolder's got a fucking saber tooth in front of him and he can't see her. And it's sorry, you are
Like-
up.
Partial
Alright.
cover behind the tiger.
Basically, yeah. Like he's like clawing at this huge creature, not paying attention to any fucking thing going on behind him.
Atari is gonna move up 1 here. For right now. Let me just look at one thing.
Move the blender.
Move the blender.
Well,
This strategy is called follow them with blender.
okay. Is Rowan 30 feet? He is now out of my sight. Is he more than 30 feet away from me?
I don't know, Atari, is he? I don't
I
know.
can't. He was
You can't-
before. He was
Yeah,
before I
you're
moved.
good, you're
He-
good,
I'm
you're
like
good.
before I moved, he was still. All right.
Just yell.
So
Just ask.
Have a little
Natari
faith, Atari.
I was like, so Natari is going to hold up her former prison pocket amulet and use 1 charge to cast Hold Vampires.
All right. Ooh, Hold Vampires is an action. You can expend 1 charge, present the holy symbol. Vampires and spawn within 30 feet have to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 15, or be paralyzed for a minute. Here we go.
Yeah.
That
Wisdom save from Cully fails.
Does this
Smolder?
protect me?
Fails.
Well, it's within 30 feet. That's why I wanted to know where Rowan was, because you're 30 feet away from me.
You asked if he was within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, because he's more than 30 feet away from me, right?
No.
No, I answered the question. He is within 30 feet of you.
Then she's going to, if I move here, is that good?
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
I'm being kind tonight for
Thank
the
you.
moment.
you
For the moment. Joey, you're pushing him.
You guys have 2 silly goof 'em ups so far, counting.
Yeah.
But yeah, you paralyze both Smolder and Cully.
Okay.
So let's see. I'm just gonna do that for paralysis. You are let go out of the grapple, Ella,
Oh
that
man.
that was my purpose.
and it repeats the save at the end of each of its turn. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, Smolder is going to attempt to save DC 15. He remains paralyzed. Rowan.
Is this a persistent aura that I can't get near now?
No,
Or is it
it's
shut
just you see
Just
kind of like
path.
there's kind of like this kind of like a burst of light that dissipates, and you see both you see Smolder kind of like reeling in the hall,
Okay, cool.
but light passes.
Ooh, I'll get my arm cannon back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I can see Rahati.
Clearly, no. Sorry.
The name is good.
I'm sorry. I can't.
I could see all vampires in my way.
My way.
I can see clearly
I always
now.
have a
The
song.
spread is gone.
It's like looking at Crafty's perspective on the stream as she's slowly dragged further and
I
further
am
away from
so
her friends.
scary. You took away vision like the first so it's like I can't even pretend to feel like everything's okay.
No, you're isolated in darkness. Deal with it.
Yeah, Rowan's kind of incensed right now because of his earlier revelation of everyone has already died, so he's just like, don't you dare touch her. And he's going to shoot twice with sharpshooter at Rahadin.
Fuck him
Okay.
up. Get him, Rowan. Ella inspiration.
So 17 and a 13.
You fire and he dodges out of the way of both shots as he looks back over you.
You can't use homeboys +4s on those. I don't know how they work.
I
I
wasn't
think
blessed
that was
recently.
already gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's alright,
I
yeah.
was blessed. Or Mug was blessed.
Most
That-
been blessed.
Yeah, the 17 just barely missed.
What I thought.
Alright, anything else?
What
or-
else? Everyone's pretty far away, so he's just gonna be like, Wait, how much feet? Make moves, 40 feet, I believe. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20. 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he can do that. And he'll launch his arm cannon because I rolled a 6 and got it back. So 9 damage on Rahadin, and then he'll move back here. Back to
His guard duty.
hey, if you move, he'll follow you
All right.
as fast as he can, at least. He's dumpy
He's-
sometimes.
Pretty damn fast.
He's dumpy sometimes.
Sometimes he eats too many cookies. He gets kind of a bloated tum tum, and he can't go too fast.
He's got so much bling right now.
He put so much junk in his trunk.
Oh my god, for real.
He's like-
He is encumbered. Literally encumbered.
His booty is like dun.
I mean, he's always encumbered. He's basically my moving
You
trunk.
should have named him
Yeah.
Judy, and then we could call him Big Booty Judy.
Ella, it is your turn. You have a paralyzed target next to you.
Can you remind me how paralyzed works for the old rules? Because it's only pulling up 5e. Unless it didn't change.
You have advantage on the strike, which you have already. But
Uh-huh.
if you hit within melee range, it's an automatic critical.
Okay. Does it take her out of being paralyzed?
No.
Or she still has to save? Okay, that was where I was wondering. Okay. Before I do anything then, I am going to smack on her. I already crit. Do I get double crit?
No, that's not a thing.
Oh, you
Please, DM.
crit. You crit with the first mate?
I did.
Hooray!
Oh no,
Oh,
that's
no.
my third one!
Alright. Ella, you jam this blade into Cully. How do you kill her?
As she's like paralyzed, I imagine her eyes kind of being like, what the fuck? And be like, I told you were on the wrong side, bitch. And I just slit her fucking throat.
You mean chop her head off?
Chop her head off, sure, yeah. It's a dagger, so I don't know if I really can get all, like, she might have a thick neck. We don't know. She hunts aliens.
And get
It's
in
a
there.
crit on top of a crit.
I feel like, yeah, with a crit on top of a crit, you slice that head damn
Okay,
straight off.
I will take that sleazy slicey.
Sharpest fucking blade ever.
Yeah, you
Longitude
you
to
jam this
longitude.
blade in and just wrench it forward, in a grisly fashion, decapitating this woman. As her head goes rolling. That's all that happens for now.
Can I take as treasure?
What?
Can I pick up
What
her
did you
head?
say?
Can I pick up her head?
Can I take
Right now in the
Can
middle
I
of the
take it?
fight, you're
I
gonna
want to
grab,
grab
her head?
it and then cutting action, or was it cutting action? What is it called? Whatever. My special run away with my bonus action and zoom
What?
away. I
You
want
wanna
to
run
pick
away
up
with your
head,
head?
and then I want to boop, 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 boop.
You taking the head with you?
I'm taking the fucking head with me if it'll allow me.
Use it as an improvised ranged weapon and throw it at the other guy now.
I'm fucking throwing it through that platform of evil if he lets me. I
Okay.
want to see it fucking turn to dust.
You grab her head.
Okay.
You grab her head. You use a bonus action to dash, you said?
Yeah, I use my
You said
All right.
you wanted to disengage, not
disengage.
dash.
Disengage.
Disengage. Okay, you disengage and you run away with her head. Okay, you're away with her head. What would you like to do now?
I want to yeet it at this pillar of goodness and see if it turns to fucking dust.
Okay, give me a strength check to see how well you can throw this head.
Please
It is
don't
still
fail
a
me.
human-sized head. It's a sloppy pitch. You get blood on Stella. As you fling
And
it
Meg.
over.
Don't forget Meg.
Theobald, yeah, it gets on Meg too. Theobald looks at you with a very confused look, and he goes, "What the hell was that?"
But what happened to the head?
As
Did
the-
it turn to
As the
dust?
head just thunks off the barrier and just
Oh,
hits the ground.
damn! I had to know Theobald. I'm so
screamed.
sorry.
That shit was so fucking funny.
Nat just looks at her like, what the fuck?
Just
Ella?
falls off the wall.
Thank you
Disgusting.
for allowing my curiosity DM. Bow. I'm done.
Ella, you hear from Stella, "That's my new dress, you bitch!"
I'm sorry. get somebody to prestidigitation it later. I think that's how it works.
Fuck is wrong with you?
I
We're in the
don't.
middle of a fight.
I wanted to know if it would turn to dust. It was important.
What the fuck just happened?
You just see me
God, give me a
dash
perception
past
check
you.
real quick, Ella.
A perception check? Oh gosh. Okay.
You look at your hand that's holding the first mate, and you see like a strange growth coming up the wrist. Looks
Mine?
almost like what do you call it? Coral.
What? On my wrist?
Okay. Onto your turn, Moog.
Anyways, over what Moog is doing, he's chewing
Yeah.
on a vampire.
Is he still chewing on a
You
vampire?
Don't
got
forget
a
it's an
paralyzed
advantage.
vampire. It's an advantage attack, and if you hit, you crit.
It's an advantage attack.
Mhm.
Doing claws, actually.
You have +4 too. don't you?
Yeah, you have your.
You go ahead and roll your d4. Alright, you hit, doing 8 plus 12, so 20 damage.
Fuck yeah.
Cully is dead, so won't hurt off the initiative. Alright, any movement, or are you staying put?
Oh, he is paralyzed, isn't he?
Yeah, he's paralyzed.
Can he get through there?
Yeah, you can leave over your friends.
Yeah.
God, he's so majestic.
Within melee range of Rahadin.
Okay.
I think this is melee range of Rahadin. I'm trying to invoke Sentinel with him.
Gotcha. Alright, top of Rahadin's turn. He's got to make that whiz save. Oh, he fails. Roll your damage.
You
Roll that
scroll
beautiful bean
back over.
footage.
Where is it? Oh, it was a while ago. Hold on a second. It's all the way up there. There you go.
Ooh, he's looking rough. And he sees you kind of pounce up. Moog looks at you and just disappears.
If Mo could throw a temper tantrum.
Bamps over here.
What the fuck?
Gets out of the aura, and we'll take 3 swings at Rowan. 26, a 13, and a 20. You're muted, Toast.
I am muted. Blah blah blah. Do I want to take all that damage?
Do I?
I mean, I'm gonna take the first one no matter what, but I can avoid the third one. I think. Do I wanna?
Your call.
How much damage is that? 9, 12, plus 14, 26. Yeah, I'm gonna shield.
Okay. So you'll only take the first one, which will be 12 total damage.
Yeah.
I don't think you have resistance to poison, right?
Me, no.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's 12. Alright. Theobald's turn. He is going to give a blessing to Ella. So D4 on your next attack roll or saving throw. And he sees you're safe, so he's just going to take a dodge action because he has no weapon to attack with. He's got a shield. Alright. Stella's turn. She goes, which one? The guy who's convulsing or Dick Munch?
Dick Munch.
Dick Munch.
I did.
All right.
Who's Dick Munch?
What? She
Him.
says as she throws a spell at
What?
Rahi. She'll do a second level chromatic orb.
Fuck yeah. Burn them up.
Not
Oh, really? God damn it.
Melt.
What? Kills him? Go
Someone
ahead.
roll me a d20 to see if Stella gets a wild magic. Okay. Rahadin facing off against you, Rowan. You go, who's Dick Munch? As a corrosive ball of acid flies over, hits Rahadin in the shoulder, and you see him begin to burn. And these screams start wailing all around him as he himself cannot scream. He just clunks down to one knee and then down to another as the acid burns through him. And kneeling, the blade drops and his eyes close as Rahadin is killed. She goes, that guy. That
Right.
one. That's
that one's Dick Munch.
That one. That one right there.
Melt the dick bunch.
I understand now.
And Atari, you're up. You got a
Sure.
paralyzed vampire left.
Sweet. So
Mo
she's
gets
gonna
so
come
happy
over,
that he's dead.
over this way. Oh wait, he's at least in her thing. She's gonna cast Sacred Flame at him.
He auto fails because he's
Nice.
paralyzed.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
17 damage.
There's no dex in
And-
that boy.
And then she'll do, because she can do Blessed Strikes with the cantrips.
It rolled it for you.
Oh, it did? Okay.
You got an extra
Never
6.
mind. Oh, there it is right there.
All right, well, let's
That's it.
see if he survives being baked to make a save against the paralysis. All right, roll your damage for Guardians. He cruelly begins to be baked, but still survives that to have to make a saving throw. Does not break out of paralysis. Rowan.
Rowan sees that Rahadin is down, feels nothing. And then he turns his eyes to the guy that's left.
Whose eyes are like looking back behind him, like he's trying to, like, he really wants to run.
He unsheathes Lost to the Ages and just slowly walks up to this guy.
Oh, yes, that's cool as hell.
Is it like a slow RP walk?
Yeah, slow RP walk.
Okay.
And he's just like,
Horror farming.
Mhm.
holds the blade up to this paralyzed guy. Neck, he is just looking at his eyes as much, like, if he has to, like, shimmy around him to look into his eyes, he looks in his eyes. It's like, where do you want to run to? You freed us. Was it your plan to undo that freedom? What is your game?
You all died.
Wrong answer. He's gonna attack twice with
Yeah.
Lost to the Ages. $18, $15.
All right. How do you kill Smolder? I won't even ask you to roll damage because so little health left.
He just what's the coolest way to kill a vampire? Sword.
I already did it.
Through the heart, obviously.
I would say like a slow stake through the heart, like a slow, just like
Ooh.
pushing it through, just like not forcefully, just like.
He
Very forcefully, very slowly.
Mhm.
he
Mhm.
Rowan. Which hand did they chop off of Sid? The right or left hand?
In his right hand.
Right, yeah.
He's like, I found your gift. He chops off his right hand. I didn't appreciate it. He shoves the sword directly through his throat.
Mhm. He collapses to the ground dead. And as you stand there in the hallway, you feel again the rumbling of Ravenloft as it's slowly lifting in the air. And you can only make out the distant chorus of screams again. You look back to see Farahadin stands again, but these screams do not emanate from him. They come from the stairs to the west.
Rahadin, is his body is standing up?
No. You look to see, because you hear the screams again, and every time he's accompanied by them, but you look and he's not alive. He's not standing.
Oh.
The screams are coming from elsewhere in the castle. And you remember,
Rowan.
There's a wedding going on today.
True. And do you guys remember when Rahadin killed Van Richten and took his head?
Mm-hmm.
Rowan is trying to surgically remove Rahadin's head from his body.
Oh, it's quite
He's
simple.
strict.
She helps you.
Oh, you also wanted to mutilate his body?
Nat gives guidance.
You wanted to eat it.
Since I already
No, not
decapitated
guidance.
once,
I mean, it's something that Rahadin did, and he was kind of chill for a while, so he's just bestowing the same honor on him as he did his fallen combatants. This isn't like a thick thing that everyone's doing. He's just
we're
doing
not
what
saying
Rahadin
that.
did.
Yeah.
We're just helping. Like I said, I already did one, so I help you. I like this.
Nat
Make a-
comes over. Nat
make a
casts
strength check with
prestidigitation
it.
on Stella's dress.
Oh, thanks.
What'd you say?
Make a strength check with advantage. He's partially melted too from acid, so it wouldn't have been terribly difficult. Yeah, you remove Rahadin's head.
Strahd's gonna love this.
He's
It's
gonna-
gonna be a wonderful wedding
Best
gift.
wedding gift ever, Rowan.
I wonder if there's an empty crypt around here. Actually,
I'm digging in his robes. Wonder if he has my bow.
You look through Rahadin's effects. You see, he didn't use them in this fight, but he had several darts stowed away that he could have used. He has his short sword. Other than that, he's wearing studded leather armor, but nothing else on his person aside from, accoutrement befitting of someone of Castle Ravenloft.
Was his blade that he was using the short sword, or was this an additional short sword?
Sorry, it's a scimitar. My bad. Scimitar that he was wielding.
A scimitar.
Scimitar.
A scimitar.
I only read it as scimitar. I can't even that's how I read it.
Thank you.
Your
Thank you.
investigation check also reveals a very grim face on Theobald observing what's going on.
Well, if anyone can use studded armor, looks at Theobald with no armor.
he's got armor.
Theo is
Matt
very
gave him some.
I gave him chainmail.
You did, okay.
Mhm.
Well, if anyone can use studded armor, and she drops the body without the head and everything, and just goes. Otherwise, I think we got a wedding to disrupt.
I think Nat sees his expression, and she's like, I know it looks weird, but we've been through some stuff and seen some stuff. There are reasons.
I'm just sorry I failed you all so badly.
It does no help to feel this failure. You just have to go forward.
Rowan notices this is a hallway of more crypts, and he's right next to one, so he sees that this door's open.
Crypt 23, give me 1 second here. Let me pull the map.
Ella
Crypt
does pull the.
He wants to put
eyes.
Rahadin's body in a crypt somewhere.
I just have to see if there's anything in it already. Give me a sec.
Right.
She slowly pulls her eyes away from Theobald, as in the. I know you're disappointed, but. Meh.
Gonna behead this one too.
Yeah, you know what? Matchies. I help you.
I mean, I stabbed him through the
Um,
throat. It's probably pretty easy by
It's
now.
probably
Yeah,
easy
right.
to so it's like hanging on by a sinew.
Ew.
Like nearly headless Nick from Harry Potter.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Rowan, you go to push on this grave
God.
opening, and you see all of them have placards on them. Your eye can't help but catch this one, and you see your name, Rowan,
What?
on the placard.
What?
What?
He's he stops pushing as he catches that, and he's just like, "Wait, what?" And he looks at like, does it look like an old placard or new?
It's old.
Ooh.
What?
Does it have my last name on it? That was not my birth name, but my given name from Theobald?
Yeah, here's your last name on.
Hmm. He looks at the other placards in this hallway.
This one to the north, give me 1 second, reads Sasha Ivliskova, wife.
Oh, has that been a name I've heard before?
Like, give me a history check.
Boop.
No, never heard of it in your life.
He scratches his head and goes over here and looks at what the placard on this one is.
That one is
I'll make it simple. He's gonna do a cursor check of all of them in this hallway.
that's an 18. Artemis, builder of the keep, thou standest amidst the monument to his life.
Make it his rounds.
Uh, 18. You see on this one, Irina Kolyana, wife. This one looks fresher, carved.
He doesn't really look at Ella. He just points at that crypt over there where Roddy is. My name's on that crypt, and as he comes to look at this one,
That one. Patrina Vlikbona, bride.
and
Ella, you see the name there. You don't see anything particularly magical about it.
So Rowan's name is on one of these, and it just
and
says
it
Rowan.
looks old.
Uh,
It's
either
not like
first and
fresh or
last name.
anything.
Yeah, looks old.
The Irina, the top left one. At least so far.
Which you remember who Irina is, correct?
Yeah.
She's the person you escorted to
Mhm.
Valaki
She's the
Yeah.
person we abandoned.
and was
Mhm.
taken by Strahd.
The latest incarnation of his
His love.
forever bride.
Tatiana, yeah. That one reads Sir Eric Vonderbucks.
Wonderbucks.
Vonderbucks.
I mean, he's a sir. That's a title. He's knighted.
Nope.
He just comes back over to his, and he's just like confused. He tries to push it open.
You push it open. You gaze in to the crypt, Rowan, and you see a body.
What?
You inspect it closer.
He checks for traps first, just in case.
Investigation check. Don't see any traps. Looks clear.
He will drag Rahadin's body in here as well. Since it's his crypt, he can do what he wants with it. And check inside.
You pull Rahadin in, and you look closer at the body. Wearing similar type clothes to you. And it looks an awful lot like you, but it's pretty old, decayed.
What?
Rowan is not listening to anybody. He is searching this corpse.
The crypt seals.
What the fuck?
What? I don't know. He's gonna start moving forward. What's going on?
Rowan? I try and push on it. I'm pushing. Leopold, what is happening?
He's like, I don't know. As he's like trying to push on it with you.
I'm just gonna try and attack the door.
Rowan, give me a wisdom saving throw. Feel awfully tired, Rowan. You kind of just start to lay down on top of what should be a body, but you just lay down there.
Can
Ella,
can
go
I
ahead
check?
and make a strength check for me with advantage because Theo's trying to help you. And he'll give you a little bit of guidance too. You can add a D4.
Am I able to tell if what's going on is like magical?
Give me an Arcana check or a religion check, whichever.
They're both the same. Oh shit.
You begin to push on it. Rowan, I need another wisdom save from you, please.
Mm-hmm.
Just too much being awake. May as well sleep. Begin to fall asleep.
The fuck?
He talks to his cadre of people inside his head. It's like, I'm just gonna take a nap, guys.
Ella pushes through. She full on just vapors through. Does her thing.
All right. Ella, you through the door into the room. As Rowan, you kind of hear the soft voices like trying to keep you awake. You hear Rose and Thorn pleading with you. No, don't sleep. Don't sleep. Wake up. And you hear the sword go, hey, chum, is this a good time to nap? As it fades away. Ella, you enter into the chamber. You see Rowan laying there on an empty slab. There's nothing else in there but him and Rahadin's body.
Oh.
And his eyes are closing.
Yeah, she's like grabs him by the collars and like smacks him and is like, why aren't you answering us? What is wrong with you?
Make one more save with advantage. Rowan.
If we look at the placard from where we are, like what does it say?
It's got Rowan's name on it.
Okay. So it's got everybody's name on it.
It's got Rowan's name on it specifically.
Oh, Rowan's, okay.
Yeah. Not your own's name.
That's what I was I was trying to ask. Is my name or anybody else's name on it?
But as you're looking at Natari, you watch as the lettering fades away.
Rowan,
you wake up.
Oh, thank God. Rowan!
Oh, God.
Rowan, what is wrong with you?
What?
Get out! She like bustles him out. Get out of this room!
Hold on. He's struggling against her, and she's like, "Settle down. Hey, I'm fine." He wants to plop Rahadin's body up on this table.
You pull Rahadin's body up there.
and then he will just place the head between his feet.
Ella's like looking at you with her mouth open, like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
What? Nothing happened. I just a little
Are
tired.
you weren't answering us. Please don't make me shipped into things. It's scary for me. I don't know what's on the
Scary
other
place.
side.
This is the worst thing you've seen so far? Come on, it's fine. I'm awake.
Gonna have a fucking heart attack in here. This is fucking stupid. I hate this fucking place. Ella just storms out.
Yeah, you put Rahadin to rest inside of this crypt.
Yes,
He
I pet the kitty.
leaves and
Comfort.
closes the door.
Mo Cat's following. Tony the Tiger's
As
behind you.
as the tomb closes, you see the placard where your name was, Rowan, now reads Rahadin, confidant and beloved friend.
Ella
Interesting.
keeps fucking going. She's like, come on.
He just puts his hand up on the placard and he's just like, poor bastard, misguided soul. Slowly walks away from it.
So this has implications, Moog thinks to himself, because he's a cat and can't think to anybody else.
I need
And he
I
goes
need
and
my
scratches
emotional
at it.
support cat. Get over here.
He goes and scratches at Irina's tomb.
He's like, meow.
Oh, at Arena's here. We're not doing that. We're not going into any more tombs. We're on a mission. We're marching. Single file line. Let's go.
He looks up at you. Wow.
Oh my god. Pushes the door open.
Alright, you guys push this one open. You
Eh?
see a very well cleaned interior. A
Clean?
finely made coffin with a satin interior and a fine cover with the crest of Ravenloft on it, empty, but awaiting.
My arm's just out straight, pointing at it. Eh? Are you happy?
Wow.
Is that yes for one meow for yes, two meows for no?
I'll say above board because it's stupid that he can't talk to you guys about important stuff. This means
So,
that Irina has
you know
already
what? While
been-
he's in cat form, Nat is going to shift her telepathic stuff to him so he can talk to her.
Here, guys, I'll do you a solid. We'll leapfrog to 5.5 rules. You can talk now.
Nice.
Oh,
5 rules.
that's cool.
Suddenly, Mo begins to talk. Something strange happened in this land.
This
It's
is
like,
a magical beast.
Jesus. Oh, wow. Wow. This would have been so convenient earlier when I was a snake.
That
Yeah.
place was a menace, okay?
Stop. Seeing Rahadin laid to rest and the placard changing means Irina's already been laid to rest here once. Could mean.
Oh, I'm sure she
Seems
has.
Not necessarily. That one had my name on it before I went in there.
Yeah, but then you put Rahadin in there, and then it's his name on the placard.
Right, but that was intended for me, I suppose.
Yeah, it means you were in there before, right? Because reasons, Rowan.
Or it could have just, listen, he wanted me to be in his family. He probably prepared that for me, just like he prepared that for
I don't know.
Irina.
She might already be a member of the undead.
She's died so many times, guys.
She's been
He's real fucking chatty now.
I love this magical
He's a real
cat.
chatty catty.
This magical cat is my favorite. The snake couldn't do it. I need more talkie skills. All right, let's go, guys. I need out of this crypt. My heart attacks subside.
God, okay. I talk now.
Left arm feels a little better.
She shrugs. Well, you know.
Well, see, it makes sense because snakes don't actually have the ability to make auditory noises, but cats do.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Literally.
It makes total sense. Let's move on. All right. So you guys wish to head up the stairs?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How long does Guardian Spirit last?
Forever.
Forever.
Oh, let me look. It should be done by
Come
now.
on,
It's
dear.
long.
Don't you know that? It lasts forever.
20,
The rubber
24 will
blender.
say forever. It's 10 minutes. So it probably, after all of this, it's probably gone down by now.
Yeah, you guys did a lot of shenaniganing around, and
Yeah.
so it'll disappear. Something
We should have at least a half hour left in cat form.
All right.
Almost.
So, as you guys are ascending the stairs, it's they're kind of covered in these cobwebs and things like that. Like they're not very often used. Some of them may have recently been cleared by Rahadin walking down here.
Thank God.
But you continue to head up these spiral stairs, and you hear a commotion coming from beyond the stairs. And it sounds like a few short, muffled screams. The sound of like battle as you're going up.
It's a red wedding.
Red
And
wedding.
as you continue to ascend, because it's a little ways up to the next floor from where you're at, you feel like you're passing a whole floor on your way, just based on the distance. And rounding up through the next part of the stairs, you can hear a voice calling out, yelling out. It's been a minute since I've done this guy, but you hear, "Now you stay back from him. Back away, demon."
Oh no! Yes.
I run.
And,
I run to him.
I'll kind of get you guys up into the area, and I'll transition you over.
Oh god, it's
As,
hot boy summer.
You guys will immediately be entering an initiative if you choose to run towards the abbot.
Oh yeah, I like look back at everyone and I'm like, guys, he was a good guy. So yeah, I run towards him. He needs help.
All right.
Yeah, Moog is already going fast as fuck, full speed, full clip.
Fast
Let
as
me
fuck,
grab
boy.
you guys to the map here.
We racing.
Okay.
Oh.
Focus ping here. And go ahead and roll initiative, my friends.
I
I'll
see
peek
stuff
in
up
so
here.
you can see. Just so you can see for the camera's sake. I'll move you there for now. Let me add you guys.
Oh.
Smile for the camera.
Cheese.
That's never reassuring.
Oh no.
You guys rush up the stairs as quickly as you can, running towards the noise. You see in here what appears to be a chapel of sorts. Not depicted in tokens here, because there would be too many to litter on the ground, are dead bodies with various limbs missing, legs, arms, heads. The abbot, looking very hurt, standing over, holding a mace, standing over the unconscious body of a man you met a long time ago, Ismark the Lesser.
Mark.
Irina's
Father? Oh, brother. Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You remember it was he who asked you to take care of her and
Oh, yeah,
bring
yeah,
her away
yeah.
in this place.
Yep.
We fulfilled every bit of that quest.
We did that.
You see there is blood spattered all over the room. You see the dismembered body of Vasilica, the woman you met that the abbot was trying to raise as a wife for Strahd.
Oh god, but he's not happy about that.
And a very healthy looking Volenta squares off with a maddening grin on her face. All of the blood in the room, slowly that bit of gravity pulling towards her as you see motes of blood drifting in the air around her. And we shall begin this fight with a little bit of that good old music. So, You see Volenta's gleaming scythe, blood all around, and Ella, you just hear the combat. You hear laughing.
Oh,
Your quote unquote first to act.
yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, you psycho bitch. This is gonna be so much fun to take you down.
You see she looks at you and blood begins to twirl in the air in your direction as she's like spinning towards you with a smile on her face.
Yep. First off, I would like to riz her up.
Alright.
Rizzing the psycho.
Versus her. She chooses to fail.
Oh. I fell in love with the wrong one.
He's crazy.
I'm rolling the same things.
You fire at her as she just kind of slowly spinning it, kind of whirls through her dress and misses.
Ooh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Like stepping back, going, guys? That's it.
Let's see, because she currently is maxed out on her points. At the end of your turn, yeah, go ahead and give me a Constitution save, Ella.
Could I
go ahead
use
and make a melee attack on. Go ahead. You want to use what?
I can use a 1d10 as one of my what's it called? Second wins. I can use it as a.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Feel free.
Ugh.
Go ahead and make a melee attack for me against Moog with advantage.
Would that?
Excuse me?
Do I switch to my first mate then, or do I use my short bow?
Yeah,
still?
you pull your
Okay.
blade.
With advantage, you said, or just regular?
Mm-hmm. Advantage.
That hits.
All right, roll the damage. You get sneak because you had advantage. Moog, you take 24 points of damage as you watch as Volenta reaches into the air. Some of the blood vaporizes and Ella's body wrenches. Her arms takes the dagger from her belt and just stabs it into your body.
You see horror in her eyes.
He didn't like that.
Absolute horror.
As she used her blood puppet ability on you.
Oh.
I mean, that's terrible, but it's also cool at the same time. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, right.
As she just goes, yes, slaughter each other. It is your turn, Moog. 24 damage. Are you still in your form? Or do you
No,
pop
he's
out?
out. He pops out.
Okay.
And took a little damage on the out keep of that.
I'm so sorry,
Just
Mo.
gonna put this back. This in the GM land.
Moog did not like that at all.
I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
He shit.
Wait, am I the only one that actually took any damage from the Rahadin fight?
No,
No,
I
I
took
took
2,
damage too.
and then I lost 7 health total.
He's gonna cast Erupting Earth, centered on Volenta.
Okay.
Well, not without clipping the abbot.
Fix it. Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So she'll take 10 points of damage.
She's all nimbly
That
bimbly
would be
like.
that. All right. Takes 10 points of damage, and the cube remains there, I think, as
All right.
difficult terrain.
You got it. Cube is difficult terrain. Don't
Yes.
matter too much for her, but it might matter for you guys.
I said she's floating.
Just putting the spell out there. That's what it does, so we have to put it there.
It's like
Yes.
that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alrighty. She'll use at the end of your turn, unless you wanted to move anywhere.
He's gonna more center himself in the room. For some reason I can't control. Oh wait, here we go. All right,
Yeah.
like that.
All right.
I don't know why there's two
At the end of your
tokens.
turn, she's going to slash her scythe at the abbot.
On
17 hits the abbot, dealing 18 damage. She cuts blood from him. She gets another charge.
Oh.
As some blood pulls out and solidifies near her. All right. The abbot is going to. He's already used all those. He's going to swing his mace. Boom. He has to move into the terrain, but I'll move forward. The first one misses. The second one connects for 19 damage.
Abbott, no! You're gonna die!
You're all here. Come on. We have to stop her.
How many good hits did you get on her?
Not many.
Damn it.
Dude is cooked.
All right. At the end of his turn, she's our last legendary here. Yeah, she'll just make another scythe at him. 13. He'll dodge out of the way. And it is her turn. Let's see. She'll go into one strike on him, doing 19. It's another moat. She'll do another strike. 21. That'll hit. Yeah, she knocks the abbot unconscious. Which will give her another. And then she will take the scythe down into his body.
Nice.
You watch as she lops the abbot's head off.
So there's no resing him. Okay. Noted.
Not using our one res on this dude.
No, I know. It was more of just a
Possibility type.
joke-ish.
Which becomes an important note to you guys as her strikes on a downed opponent make you fail all 3 death saves.
Oh.
Okay.
Fun.
Awesome.
As she the blood kind of flits through the air as she walks towards you. Moog is following behind her in trails. Natari.
Oh my god.
Okay. Natari is going to cast Ray of Sickness at her.
Okay.
Well, that fucking sucks.
Yeah, unfortunately, it
Yeah, it
flies
just
by
missed.
her.
And
Something you notice, by the way, Moog, of the blood that came off from the abbot, it's almost kind of like this silvery gold color.
Interesting.
okay.
Okay.
Did it come from the abbot before it reached Volenta? Like, did it seem to be silvery on his body?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as a
But
bonus action,
the other blood in the air is like red, crimson.
Right.
she's gonna telekinetic shove Volenta, or try to.
Okay.
It's a
Strength save?
DC 17. It is a wisdom. Oh no,
Wisdom?
sorry.
Oh.
It's a strength. Sorry, strength save.
So
So-
you push her back 5 feet.
Yeah. And that's it.
All right. At the end of your turn, the scythe just reach weapon gleams out at Mo. Oh, okay. 19 to hit, Mo.
Miss.
Yeah, it goes
Yeah, I
over
didn't know-
your head.
You know if that was a crit or not.
It was also like
I was also
"Ugh."
shitting my pants for a second.
I did.
Yeah.
Yep. It was like,
You do not want to get crit by her.
Noted.
That is her. Let's just say there's a reason you see a lot of people with missing limbs around her.
Of course, yeah.
Rowan, you are up.
Rowan's like, he's looking at Theobald. He's like, you stay in the back. This bitch is crazy.
Sorry, I didn't put him there. It's like he just goes, "Trust me, I know." As he he's reaching towards his missing arm.
Now, Rowan peeks out and sees that the abbot is dead now. Oh God, no! He was kind of cool. Does Rowan know if Revivify actually works? If like you have the head and have it against the body, does it like still work?
Make a Arcana check. Absolutely not.
No, he's beyond hope then.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if it would actually heal. Like if you had the head and put it against the
Yeah.
stub.
It still counts as a missing body part.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's fucked.
That's rough. He's not nearly headless. He is headless.
He's done.
Well, I mean, we do have a miracle. Maybe.
We don't need it on the abbot.
Yeah.
Hey, the abbot's a cool guy.
Save it. Well, we're
guys-
cool guys.
Cool,
too.
yeah,
we
what?
can-
Natari
pin
is
in
literally blessed by a god.
Yo, fuck that guy who was nice to us.
I can
He's-
walk through walls.
He's dope as hell.
He is dope as hell.
He's just, oh.
Let's just I want to give them one more look at, what they're saying no to.
Oh God, he's so fucking
I
I
beautiful.
vote we save this guy.
Choose a miracle.
Look at this guy. He's so
Hey.
beautiful.
He's
Oh
so
my
fucking
god.
beautiful.
Natari will be his new wifey.
Like Henry Cavill with locks.
Natari would actually settle down. Whoa, this guy's a miracle.
Oh no, he's hot.
Oh
no.
No wait. Natari did not say she was going to settle down.
The biggest plot
Oh,
armor in all of fiction.
I'm sure he would be
They're
okay with
hot.
an open arrangement.
Open arrangement.
Anyway,
Yeah, anyway.
There's a dead
Rowan's
body.
just like, oh, fuck balls. Yeah, he's just, that's not cool. He sees, what's this guy unconscious? Don't really care about him, but, still someone to save. What else can I do right now?
All these people who are nice to us, fuck them.
Basically.
Barovia changed you guys.
we just know who we can save and who we can't.
Mo
We
just
could
looks
s-
back.
we could
all
save him.
emaciated.
We could save him.
Looks all emaciated and feral. What you mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. He's gonna just Old Faithful take 2 pot shots at her. No sharpshooter. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, goes flying by. And the same.
Too nimble.
And I forgot to roll it because the abbot was killed by her. You saw she pulled out more blood from him when she killed him.
Ugh.
Oh man, someone needs to press the digitization that floating grime away, and he ducks back in here.
I'm not sure. Is that how that works?
It's a mess. You could clean it up.
She's gonna throw another scythe at you there, Mo.
Silver barb.
No, stop it.
Okay, that's a good thing. The silver ball.
No crits for you, DM.
23 to hit.
But it's not a crit, right?
23
Not
does
a
hit.
crit. After, it's like, you really don't want to get crit by this lady.
Right.
I didn't even hesitate. I was like,
You know what? You tell us information, that's on you.
18 damage.
All right.
Alright, it's Stella's turn. She's going to go 5, 10, 15 in, peek. And she's gonna go, alright, this seems like a problem. Throw a 4th level chromatic orb.
What a catchphrase. I love it.
That'll hit 25 damage. She's gonna go, and fuck that. And she goes back.
Nice choice.
Theobald will heed Rowan's words. He'll give a blessing to Rowan. And stay back and take a dodge action. It's going to be another... forgot that 3rd legendary action, so here it comes now on Mo. 23.
23 hits. Fuck.
19 damage.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Ella.
Oh, man. No, I'm not gonna. No.
I'll get in the mix. Come on in.
She's
You
so.
know you want to.
She's just so scary. 1, 2, 20.
He hits.
Oh. Why did it just? Yeah. Okay.
17 damage.
Killer. I'm gonna bonus action ship for some temp.
I thought you said shit for some temp.
Bonus action
Shift.
I'm gonna shit myself. DM, I'm shitting myself. 1 second.
I'm shitting.
Action to shit myself.
Oh god.
+4 to everyone around me. I'm done.
Alright, Moat.
Alright. Moog is going to wild shape into a giant constrictor snake.
Snake.
Snake Moog. I believe we have art for Snake Moog.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, there's our boy.
That's our boy.
And he's going to constrict her,
Yes.
which is basically like a grapple with a weapon attack.
23 will hit. 12 damage.
Oh damn, it's dark in here.
Oh damn, it's
Let
dark.
me give you vision.
Is blind
Wait.
sight, but not dark vision.
I'll just give you, Oh, that's right, you only have 10 feet, so you can only see her.
Yeah, exactly.
As you wrap around her, she just has a smile on her face.
Undead snakes.
Oh
says
boy. Moog screams out, "Kill her!"
what? Oh my god, he learned to talk. Our big boy.
A big boy.
Off the order. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right, it is Volenta's turn. What is she going to do? Well, first of all, you see her wounds start to seal.
Ah!
Oh, motherfucker.
Don't like a high damage with a healing factor. Come on.
And then...
This bitch.
This bitch.
She'll save that for now. She's just going to hack into this snake 3 times. $12 and 18 and 23.
They all hit.
So he's 17, then 23, and then the last one's low, 10.
It's 50 damage.
Oh my god.
I can't hold her for long. Kill this bitch.
It's alright.
Natari is going to cast a firebolt at her.
Okay. That'll hit. So that'll be 30 damage. Boom.
And then I really don't want. I like Mogan his form, so she's gonna do just a bonus action healing word on him.
Nice. Nice firebolt.
There you go. There's 9.
That helped.
I miss good healing.
I know. I know. Like, it's so sad. It's so sad. And that's it for right now.
Right. At the end of your turn... Ella, give me another Constitution save.
God damn it, she knows I suck.
Oh, you managed to succeed.
Okay, thank God. I got another one if I gotta roll a d10.
Alright. Rowan, you're up.
Oh, no.
No, no.
No, he can't grapple. He's just gonna take some more pot shots at her, so.
Okay.
Oldie but a goodie.
You doing sharpshooter?
That is, no, just a regular.
Okay, first one hits. We'll count the 22 as your first hit. So roll 2 more.
14.
Alright, that hits. Roll damage.
And that 9 was the Archangel extra damage, so.
Okay. Alright. At the end of your turn then...
Oh, and I moved back in.
Mode, make a Constitution save with the SNIC stats.
Oh, shit.
Will do.
Alright, you drop her mode as you become stunned.
Shit.
And this is the old stun. So... for that... Stun creature is incapacitated, can't move, can speak only falteringly, automatically fails strength and dex saving throws, attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Incapacitated means you can't take attack actions or reactions.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
And that is until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
She should be at that many points. Okay, cool. Stella's up. It's gonna 5, 10, 15. Just gonna stick to the tactic here. And go with a, we'll do another big one. Well, that'll hit, 25 damage.
The damage. Yes. Or, I mean...
All right. At the end of... Oh, Stella's going to move back again. At the end of her turn, I believe I still have one legendary action. It's going to be a Psych on Moog, which will be an advantage. 17.
14.
Right, so 15 damage.
15 damage.
Ella, your turn.
Moog's down, and I have to protect my friends at all costs, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You dumb bitch, look
As
at
you-
me.
As you enter her melee range, she gets a reaction, swings the scythe at you.
Can I cunning action or I guess.
Nope.
Yeah, what's the...
You had no idea this was happening.
Okay.
28 hit. Because you would have to know beforehand to disengage.
Not
take an attack of
disengage. I
opportunity.
meant dodge. Do my uncanny dodge.
Yeah, you can take half the damage, but you still get hit.
Okay, so 17
So you take-
is 8? No.
Yeah.
8, okay. Thought it went higher.
She gets...
Oh, there goes my temp again. I should stop putting them on there. I get hit.
Oh
and
no,
then-
your town.
And then me? Right? Or does she have something else?
That's her reaction.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of weave back as she hits me, and I'm like, you dumb bitch. Come at me. And I will swing my first mate at her.
Do you get sneak attack because Mo's
Yeah.
there?
I get it because I
No.
You
rizzed
rizzed
her
her.
up.
You're not
Uh,
threatening her, but she has it anyway. Go ahead and roll your damage, and also roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Crit.
You stab her, and she turns to you and says, "Okay."
Oh, shit. I gotta protect my friends. It's a flaw. Let's see. I did that.
Seems like a perk to me.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, and from that hit, she is bloodied.
Ooh.
What is?
She's at
That
half
means
health.
super low health.
Yeah.
I mean, she's in her second
No,
form.
blood. Yeah, I bloodied half.
I was like, what does
Yeah.
that mean?
Then there's one more.
That means we're
that's-
doing good.
We're doing good.
We're doing the
As,
Lord's work.
Her eyes alight with red. She pulls off the bone mass, drops it to the ground,
Oh.
and she says, "Now we dance." And she just goes in a full salvo on you.
Oh my god. Oh. Second misses.
So you'll take 18,
Mm-hmm.
and then 9. She gets 2 there. And because she is bloodied, she can use her bonus action to make a 4th strike.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 12 more damage.
Mm-hmm.
And it is Natari's turn.
Wait. I'm thinking that's that burning smell.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. My face
Her
is
eyes
covered.
are all on Ella right now.
Her
Mhm.
brain is on fire.
Moog is twitching behind her.
Uh-huh.
Aw.
Oh, you're no longer
Mm.
stunned, by the way, Mo.
Oh,
Nat's
nice.
gonna do the firebolt again. Not fireball. She doesn't have that kind of skill.
And she
Coiling
doesn't. She's
behind
not
it.
grappled anymore, right? That's what that little marker was.
She is not grappled anymore.
Okay.
No, that's
That
your
doesn't
that's your
make sense.
Rizzler mark.
My Rizzler. Okay.
And then-
But that will miss.
Yeah, I figured. And then she's gonna come up and she's gonna try and shove her away from Ella again. So she'll do her telekinetic shove.
You walk within 10 feet of her after her turn. She uses her reaction. Sight goes at you.
Okay. It hits.
27. So that'll be 14 damage.
Okay.
And then go ahead. It's a strength save, correct?
Correct.
Strength.
She
15?
fails. Yep.
So you're pushing her which direction?
Moog is free now, right?
Yeah.
So
He's
if I push her out, will he get an opportunity attack?
No.
Is that how that works?
Force
Okay, that's what I was checking. I just want her to get away from Ella, so
this way?
not that it should. Yeah, that way. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it for right now.
All right. Man, Ella did issue a challenge, though.
And I crit.
True.
I need both Moog and Ella to make dexterity saves. Ella, you save?
Dexterity.
Yeah.
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Snick fails. So I don't think you take any damage because you succeed on the dex save as a rogue.
Yeah.
So you're good. Moog, you take 14 piercing damage as you watch some of the blood around her erupt into spikes like needles and shoot out.
Jesus.
Damn. He pops out of snake mode. And Moog is looking pretty fucking hurt. Like, half a hero.
Alright, you can choose to appear in any of the spaces your snake was in.
That one.
He's like that one over there.
Yeah. As far away from the
I want to
pit.
touch that.
Still 10 feet, but
I gotta move.
yeah.
Rowan, you're up.
Bum. Cool,
There you
Nick
go.
gets his thing back.
Thank God. Let's use it.
But because shit's happening, he sends me again to be here. And just he'll take a thing. Nope, not that one.
Gotcha.
4 plus 6. So he'll launch 10 damage to her with
Okay.
Mig. And everyone will pop down here and Snake's technically gone. Mig's in position to try and keep Ella alive. 2 more pot shots. That's awful.
Doing it.
24.
That hits.
Pew pew pew. Bam, 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 bam. And I will spend. Well, nobody's down, so I will use one more jolt for an additional 2d6 for another 10 damage.
Nice one.
Nice.
And then he will.
Oop, didn't mean to click that. I was just trying to click back to her sheet.
I do that too. You're not special. And then he comes in here.
You're not special. Yeah.
The end of your turn. Comes the sight that Ella.
Oh, it
15.
no, it misses. Oh, it misses. Oh,
Oh,
I'm
God,
used to
oh,
my
God,
other
shit.
baby character.
Oh, Bobby.
Bobby.
Bobby's so
Bobby,
squishy.
Bobby.
Blood comes in. Okay, man. She'll just stick to throwing damage.
You're good at it.
That's what you do. I take
Do
damage.
what you
throw
do
it.
best.
She'll juice it. There's a 4th level.
Okay,
Oh, that hits.
let's go.
Nice.
Come on.
Let's go.
Before damage.
Let's go.
Is that an acid orb?
Acid orb.
Bo, roll me a d20. Yeah, pretty much.
More acid.
That's
Burn
what we
I mean, her
need.
blood is
alive.
acid now, so it makes sense.
There's like
Burn it
hardly
away.
anything
Burn it
resistant
away
to
now.
that.
Like, wasn't it after the abbot fixed her, her blood became acid?
Oh.
Which means if she gets bled out by this fight, it might be bad.
Yeah. So ooh,
Wait, who are you talking about?
Stella.
Stella.
Stella has acid blood?
Uh-huh.
She's
Yeah.
acidic blood.
Oh,
It was
shit.
one of the drawbacks of being
Yeah.
healed by
Oh,
the
abbot.
abbot.
That's right. Yeah.
See, he's cute,
All right.
but he's also weird.
Well, he's
Cute.
Theobald
listen.
goes 5. Oh, actually, at the end of Rowan's turn.
Hmm.
Or Stella. Does Stella move back?
Yeah, she'll move back a little bit. It's as far as she can move. Let's see. Let's do. How many points does she have for? Ella, make a con save for me.
No.
That succeeds.
Oh, yay.
All right, Theo's turn. It's gonna go 5, 10 into here. He sees Ella being assaulted.
Bless me, almighty blesser.
He runs up to you.
Oh, Theobald!
He's gonna use healing hands.
Okay.
Team Asthma?
4d8 plus 5? Oh, baby!
20 points of health.
Oh. She like shivers
Oh,
with the good feeling of health.
And I don't think. No, she used her reaction on her
Yeah.
last turn.
Yeah.
Atari. She swung at
On me.
Atari.
Yeah. Yeah, she swung at me.
And then Natari shoved her. That's right. Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
And he'll give you a guidance as a bonus, Ella.
1d4.
Yep. On your
Okay.
next attack roll, saving throw.
Okay.
Your turn? Actually, at the end of your turn,
Uh-huh.
she is going
This
to
blood's gotta go.
take one more sight at you, Ella. Miss.
Miss. Oh.
It's your turn now.
Okay. She's loves the healing coming in. She's going to bonus action second wind also. Give me something good. Okay, I'll take 8. And then swing. She takes a nice deep breath of healing. 1 dose.
It's nice. Good damage.
And just kind of reiterate, eyes on me, eyes on me. We dancing.
Oh.
Moog is going to. We're gonna cast Moonbeam at a 3rd level on this Volenta.
Okay.
He's like con 17.
Succeeds.
Bang.
Taking 9 damage.
Yep. And gonna step back a few feet.
Alright.
That'll be it.
You got it. Alright. Her turn. Volenta. It's going to be 4 total strikes at you, Ella.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my
So
god.
rebarb that last one.
Oh.
Mig will force disadvantage on that last crit there.
Okay. I'll save myself.
Okay, that works. Then it doesn't hit at all.
You save your spell
So
slot.
just the
Mig
first three.
can do that.
All right. So you take 14, then 21,
Ugh.
and 13.
I have to take the first hit on me as a cunning action dodge?
I guess I
or-
should have rolled them all rapidly because you'd have to pick one.
So should I just take the first one? I think that would make the most sense.
Yeah.
It's not the most, but
So it's 7 health back.
7. Okay. I thought
that
it had
was
to be the first, so I wasn't sure.
3
Like,
hits.
it's not clear.
All right, Natari.
And that's why I moved Mig in.
He's such a good boy. Nat's gonna try firebolting again.
Yeah.
Maybe not suck so bad this time.
That hits. 13 damage.
And then she's gonna shiver again.
Gets shoved.
So, strength save.
And she goes again, just back to the right. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it.
Oh, sorry. At the end of your turn, give me another con save. She's got enough for it.
Me? I assume that's what you're saying?
Yep.
Another?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
You are
no.
stunned
I'm stunned.
until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Rowan, you're up.
Bum. Mig inches forward. Well, hold on. Nope. Mig inches forward just a little bit. He will do a big special and just try to punch her.
Okay.
Weapon tech stuff. The shoink. That's not gonna be good.
Nope.
Whatever. His punching isn't the best. That's not what he's there for. Run pops out here. What's she looking like right now?
Bad.
Bloody still?
No,
Oh, I thought you said Ella.
not
She
you.
is covered in blood. She has a wild smile on her face as Ella is reeling in a stun.
Mm-hmm.
He will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll just come around here. Because he's not hiding anymore. Cast Branding Smite. And then he will lob 2 attacks at her.
That hits. And that hits.
Nice.
Okay.
So the 11 plus the 6 for 17 and 13, so 30 damage.
Alright. The end of your turn. Here comes the scythe with advantage. 22.
Oh, at me? Oh, that's right. She has a 10-foot. Yeah.
23 damage.
I'm down.
Um,
Just what I needed.
my turn's over, so Mick gets his reaction back again, right?
Are you going to use it?
I could.
Up to you.
but it wasn't a crit, so I'm gonna keep
I'm
it.
down.
Yeah, but actually, yeah, you are down. I'm gonna do it. She's down. I don't want her to attack her while she's down.
All right. Heal up 23.
Because she will get automatically crits if you're down.
I'm down.
Well,
Right.
She's
She
like, I am
kills.
down.
she
Listen.
kills on downs. She doesn't crit. She
Yeah,
kills.
exactly. You're done.
True.
My
True.
head
I
gone.
hope you have another sheet.
I don't.
Well, just that his reaction's gone now, so you know.
All right, Stella's turn.
Blaster.
Oh, man. She'll blast. Here it comes.
Almighty blaster.
That hit. 20 damage. 24 damage. Boom.
Melt her face. Melt her face.
Please
End
melt
of
her
turn.
face.
Another scythe at advantage. 19.
Yep.
17 damage.
Not 23, so I'm still up.
How fortuitous.
Oh, her turn.
All right. Theo is going to heal.
Like Ella's hooked up to a car battery.
Right.
Mm.
23 points.
Nice.
And I think she's got... Nope. She's used all of her. So yeah.
Oh my god.
Stella, it comes to your turn.
I'm
You
paralyzed.
are stunned,
Oh, stop.
but you come out of the stun at the end of your turn.
Okay.
So we are at Mo.
So Moog is going to erupt the earth on the exact opposite side of the other erupting earth square.
Okay.
Starting in that square right there.
You know she's not touching the ground, right? She's floating.
Oh, no,
She's
I
not.
didn't know that.
She's not floating.
Oh.
She just moves like she's floating.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I thought she was
good.
floating
Okay,
by the blood.
No, she's not levitating.
The blood
Blood's
is floating in the air.
Mm-hmm.
We cast that.
And
that
Dex
damage there.
save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, take half of the damage. We just assume you take half the damage on any deck save.
All right, Mo. Anything else?
No, that's gonna be his turn. He's back here and he's real nervous for this fight, to be honest.
All right. She's
Cutting
looking real
action,
rough.
dodge, whatever hits me. I'm saying it now.
All right. Here comes the first one.
Okay.
So that will be half of that.
Six.
So 6 damage.
Okay.
Comes the next one. That's
Yeah. Okay.
gonna miss.
Okay.
Third
Okay.
one. Ooh,
Okay.
you're lucky.
Okay.
16.
It is exactly 16, so 11. Right?
11.
Right, my heart is beating hard.
I'm dying.
Atari.
Holy shit. Natari's gonna shoot a firebolt at her again.
You got it. Atari.
Yes.
How would you like to finish off Volenta?
Oh. She's like, burn, bitch, burn! As she like gathers a force of flame and like with both hands and like hurls it over her head, aiming straight for Volenta's face so that it can just melt all the blood and everything surrounding her.
Turn her dash.
You unleash this firebolt that strikes into Volenta, hitting her in her face. The fire sears across, charring into her face, burns away. You see the teeth beyond as she's just... as the blood swirls around the room and just all bursts at once. As she turns to a mist
Ooh.
and disappears.
Ooh. Less heavy breathing. I saved you guys. I did it.
As we are out of combat.
Holy
Good work.
shit. That was a good fight.
Oh my god, I was not
Mo
looking
dropped
forward to
his
that
knees.
fight. That fight was absolutely terrified me before we even set foot in this room.
Where did my One moment, please. I have to find the.
Oh, the dice were in our favor.
You got real lucky.
I got so fucking lucky.
I'm gonna switch to Mistress Mance now.
Okay, Moog stays awake.
Hello.
Oh wait, there's my volcano manor.
Wait, are we out of combat?
Yep, we are out
okay.
of combat.
Ella moves against the wall and slumps down. Ugh.
And as I said, her body turns to mist and she vanishes.
That doesn't sound like dying for some reason, but okay.
No, it doesn't sound like dying. Sounds like she's in my airway.
It sounds like she's vampire misting away to Daddy Strahd.
Theobald comes to you, puts a he's dropped the shield and ran in here to heal you.
Yeah, Moog definitely doesn't think she's dead.
He puts a hand on your shoulder and goes, Ella, I'm gonna heal you again, all right?
Okay.
He looks at you and says, good job there. That mad woman took my arm. I thought she was gonna take your life.
Hey. Me too, but I just have this urge. I can't let my friends get hurt. So I did what I had to do. And she takes a breath as the healing comes inside her. That's weird.
Oh, we were all gonna lose our heads there for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Rowan is inspecting the abbot.
Poor
his
Abbott
blood.
is like
You
in crumbled earth.
Yeah, in crumbled earth, without his head, which is like somewhere over here right now.
What a fucking
In case
scene.
Ella,
Is this other guy still unconscious?
no,
They're
it's
all
checked on me.
dead.
I'm gonna go check on him. I guess a medicine check.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a medicine check. Inspecting the abbot, Rowan, you see the holy symbol of the Morning Lord on him, still clean, not sullied by blood, pristine on his body, as he lays on the ground. This strange, silvery gold blood seeping from the wound.
That's what's catching Rowan's interest. He's wondering if he understands what that is.
Religion check, please. Natari. Ismark the Lesser was once alive during this fight, and you realize that that burst of blood that happened earlier killed him.
Okay.
You do not find life left in Ismark the Lesser.
Okay. It's poor soul.
You said this was Irina's dad, right?
Her brother.
Adoptive brother.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Adoptive brother. That's right.
Adopted brother.
Was she real? Or was she like a doll? I had a doll in my mind.
She's like Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, more of like doll-like, like not an actual real...
I mean, you talked to her. She seemed like a person when you talked to her.
Have you seen Nightmare Before Christmas?
She's
No,
basically a flesh
I
golem.
have, but I guess if I were to go and inspect it, is there actually blood coming out of her?
Give me medicine check. Going back to you, Rowan. You think for a moment. The abbot mentioned he could tell when people were lying when they were near him. He could see through disguises. You think he's a celestial being? He must have been some sort of deva or something like that. So he was a literal angel.
So angelic looking.
Is that why he's so hot?
Angel that was somehow corrupt, corrupted a little bit.
Well, deva are supposed to be like, I mean, go look at the Baldur's Gate 3 deva and tell me.
Mm-hmm. Hey, buddy.
They're supposed to be divinely hot. Ella, you inspect her wounds, and there was blood flowing through this person. They were killed.
He got sucked out. Okay.
And this room, again, is littered with the bodies of probably people from the village of Barovia who were forced to come to whatever happened here.
I would say...
Does this look like the wedding hall?
Yeah, I was
yeah.
about to ask that.
That's
Okay,
exactly
so it
what I
looks
was
like
gonna
all the
investigate.
pews and everything here are like all broken and mashed up.
An
Yeah.
altar. Yeah.
And it looks like Volenta was let off her hook to play.
Gotcha.
It
my
was like
So
the
God.
Red
a bunch
Wedding.
of people were invited
Red wedding
to
and
made to watch the wedding and then slaughtered for fun.
Yeah. With your medicine check as well, Natari, you realize that Ismark was not knocked unconscious by Volenta. He doesn't have like slash wounds or anything on him.
Okay.
Looks like he was hit. Well, he's got cut wounds, but they look more like a blade, like a sword.
Okay.
And he has like a lump on the back of his head that looks like he got hit with the pommel of a sword that knocked him unconscious.
Okay.
this was the way that Rahadin came down, right? Was these stairs?
Yeah, he came down from those stairs over here to the southwest, but these stairs also go up further.
Oh, okay.
Quick question on this probably would have happened during the last session. This wedding presumably was going on while Anastrasya and Morty were fighting, right?
You assume.
Because I mean, you let us know as players, not necessarily as characters.
I let you
but-
know
Yeah.
that Anastrasya is taken out of the encounters here. When and how the combat between her and Mordenkainen is going down, you don't know.
You had said that we would have encountered her before we got to the crypts, or around the time we got to the crypts.
Correct. It shuffled the organization of the dungeon, is what I'm telling you.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. That was just meta knowledge to be like, you don't know what's become of Mordenkainen, whether or not he's engaged with her right now, or
Gotcha.
He is
What?
engaged.
We don't even
Yeah.
know if he was
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
he
well.
could be doing it right now.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you have
as
no
characters,
idea.
we have no idea. Like, we would
Yeah.
not have expected Anastasia. We don't know when she would have come at us. All we know is we told Morty to take her out.
My girl.
Exactly. And you haven't, and in character, you haven't seen her so far. So you can only
Right.
assume that he's doing that, or something else happened
What I'm
until
trying to
you
figure
might
out-
run into her.
What Moog and me myself am trying to figure out is what happened here. Like, what did they know that we were escaped? All that type of stuff. He's trying to.
Give me an
figure that
insight
out.
check.
Oh yeah, let's do some checks.
I mean, Rahadin asked us why we were out, so I don't think they.
He didn't have time to tell everybody why we were out after I
No.
told.
Didn't give him the chance.
Well,
And,
I don't think he knew based on how he reacted to us.
But Rahadin probably didn't know a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
Ella, what was your investigation check for?
I was just looking around the room, trying to investigate what the fuck was going.
Okay, so
Basically,
same thing.
Moog's thing.
All right, I'll give you visual information, and I'll give Moog more empathic information of
Okay.
Yeah.
like discerning the motive. here.
Logical this for that type of thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ellie, you look around this room, you see it is well appointed. These beautiful stained glass windows in here. It's cleaner than it appears in the picture.
Oh.
It
Several dead
candles
people.
everywhere that were previously lit but spattered off by blood. It definitely looks like a ceremony took place here. There were multiple people here. You can only assume more foot traffic than would account for the number of bodies you see. So there was definitely far more people here than who were killed. The vast majority of these people were killed by Volenta. Ismark was not. Well, incidentally killed by her, but not directly. You do see there is foot traffic that very calmly leaves this room, as if, kind of like out towards these western doors.
Mm.
You don't see any foot traffic that leads to this direction. That's recent. And you don't really see any that goes to this direction. So you don't think Rahadin was here
Okay.
in this specific room. He might have come from a higher level floor or something like that. You're not sure.
Okay.
Mo, you looking at this scene, pick up the fact that indeed the people who are dead here are villagers from Barovia. These people, kind of like you're suspecting, were invited here to watch a wedding of one of their daughters, a daughter of Barovia, to Strahd. And when he was satisfied with all of that, rubbing it in their face essentially, he had them killed. What you read of the Ismark situation, typically in a wedding, you're asked if there's anyone who has an objection.
Yeah.
Ismark objected.
No.
You know Strahd to be a vainglorious man
Yeah.
who would have challenged a lesser man to a duel.
How yeah, how foolish.
And he basically got his ass kicked by Strahd.
Foolish man.
In front of
and
everybody.
I'll take that insight into Natari's previous medicine check on the wounds on Ismark. These wounds, though they are like a blade, it's almost like they were seared not with fire, but something necrotic. But almost like a necrotic flame.
Something Moog is very used to, very familiar with. He gives it a good smell.
And with that, I'll allow every one of you to make just a little quick history check based on something you might have seen when you saw Strahd previously today.
Oh. Damn.
I'll give it to everyone above the 15.
Got the hand of Vecna.
He had, at the hilt of his body, there was a pommel of a sword. Just a pommel. No blade.
I thought you were going to say the wedding ring was on his hand. Oh, man.
Wait, the pommel? So he had his
Yeah.
brother's sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had the sword of light.
Obviously not wielding, the light part.
Lightsaber. It's a lightsaber.
A sword
It's a lightsaber.
that may have once wielded light.
Yeah.
But now it is necrotic.
It's corrupted and now it's necrotic.
Fuck. Can we assume
Great.
that the wedding has already been taking place now?
It's a red
100%.
blade. It's a red saber.
Fuck.
Rowan, after inspecting the abbot, turns to Theobald. He's just like, I'm pretty sure the abbot was an angel. Trapped here. Is there anything...
Very corrupted angel, no?
Is there anything you can do for him?
He'll move towards the abbot and look at him. And he'll say, well, I don't know if there's something I can do for him, but perhaps Selune could. I could try.
Rowan's talking to everybody. He's like, I'm pretty sure this is the only truly good thing that we've seen here is the abbot.
He was making
With his faults, for sure. Yeah, he had faults, for sure. But he was trying to defend these people.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. A fool he may be, but you're not wrong.
He was so hot, too.
He was so hot.
God, look at those abs.
Give him an advantage for his
Can we
hotness.
presume that Abbott was also invited?
I mean, of course he was. He had a gift for Strahd.
You can assume that he probably was the one who was supposed to do the marrying. He's the only holy man here.
Gotcha. At some kind of duress, I assume.
Well, no, he probably did it of his own free will, but because he truly wanted Strahd to be happy based off of the gift that he brought. But you know, he's actually good. So Strahd probably just, whenever he started killing everybody, he was like, no, don't do that. That's bad.
Yeah. And with your insight check previously, Moog, I would say, yeah, you guys could piece together that the abbot was fighting furiously to save these people, which is probably why he didn't get many hits on Volenta. He was trying to save people, which was a fool's errand in this particular combat.
Ella lies down in one of these pews.
You lie in the rocky remains of a pew.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yep.
literally. There's like,
She tries to curl it up, like, yep, this is gonna be comfortable.
are
I
we
just
on
know
an
it.
elevated floor? Are we on
What?
ground floor, or are we on like a second floor?
I mean, underneath us was.
We're all elevated. This castle's flying in the air.
I was gonna say,
True.
There's no more ground floor.
This tabletop erupting earth, like taking out a floor, would that just leave the floor empty?
no, it just like breaks like the stone and stuff in it, but it still has like a a large stone foundation under it because the floors have to be able to like support themselves above other floors.
I just thought of that now, like just tabletop. Like, what if I accidentally destroyed this whole floor by completely like destabilizing? I'm not.
Ella falls into the level below.
Yeah, I'm
and
not
I lie here.
anything, so I'm not thinking of these things during like fantasy roleplay, but that would be fucking hilarious.
Ella's like, guys, if let's say that homegirl Anastrasya is taken care of, let's just assume that Morty did his job and everything went to plan. We got Strahd. We have Strahd and Ludmilla left, and hopefully Ludmilla sees the crazy fucking side of Strahd. But either way, we have Strahd, and I need some kind of rest. I cannot face Strahd like this.
A nap, you say?
Just a wee little hour. We're already in the sky. He's already fucking married. We're not stopping the wedding. Like,
an hour passing here is dangerous, I would say, Moog says.
Yeah.
Extremely, but...
Are you worried more about hit points, or...
I mean, I got a few things I get back on a short rest, but...
You do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm missing a chunk of healing. And I'm down hit points because of that bite. But also, if we're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep going. Like, it's hard to say because it's like, what do we have? We have a possible 3, hopefully only 1. We don't know how it's gonna go. 3, 2, 1. His wife also may be crazy. We might have 4.
Yeah, she can't even use a crossbow.
Yeah.
True.
There's 1, 2.
I would also caution you against trusting anything Izula told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. That's why I was trying to set everybody else against her, too.
I mean, exactly. So we could have up to 4 people to fight. You guys are very healthy, but I also can't let anything happen to you guys. Tabletop, I really can't let anything happen.
Is that like your fault or something?
Yeah, I got it in the temple.
Gotcha.
She wanted a little wacky doodle.
Just a little.
No crack.
It was just a little.
Not that I can't I'm a rogue.
Because I can do like a mass healing word, and it's I mean, it's not huge because of the 5e, but
Well, I mean, the insta-kill bitch is gone, so...
Insta-kill
Yeah.
bitch is gone. Moog does have a few
Surely
good
no
ones.
one is worse than her.
Do you have another
Yeah.
wild shape, Moog?
No, he doesn't. That's why he needs a short rest. But I think Moog has a mass cure wounds. Yeah, he does.
There's a
Good.
scroll of something somewhere.
The
Unless they took
two,
it.
not that the rogue should be tanking, but the two tanks, the rogue will be tanking.
Stop it. Why do you think that means you have to tank?
Because
I'm saying
I
Natari's
can't
got
let you
the
guys die.
But, okay, what do you think is more effective as a rogue to not
No,
let
no,
us
no.
die?
I'm saying if it comes to like what just happened to you,
Yeah.
where you were paralyzed, and I had to be like, no, 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 no.
You
That's
have to,
the only
step through it
reason.
logically. Or I would like to step through it
Otherwise,
logically. Is like Moog's form is his armor, right? And
100%.
killing Moog's snake is not going to kill Moog.
100%.
therefore
The
he's
only
fine.
reason she went melee was because you were paralyzed.
Right, but he's
Otherwise, she's been staying back. She's been
But
letting
that's what I'm
you
saying. Like
tank.
he had enough hit points to tank it. So
Well, I don't think
logically-
it really matters. That's up to how her character perceives it.
Yeah. Also, I can take a hit, as
And
you saw.
I don't think Ella has been the most tactical individual in the entire time of this game.
Oh, 100% not. Runs into
Absolutely
a
not.
screaming bush monster.
This tracks for her running into shit.
Yeah, I was
that
gonna say this
will-
is her
Yeah,
personality.
This is the
she did
only
this
way to
before she
save
went
you.
insane.
Yeah.
No, but this is the only way to save you now, is to, like, pull on full
Illogically,
Jeff
maybe.
Goldblum. Hey, T-Rex. Hello.
Kill me, dude.
I'm just gonna get rid of these squares because they're bugging me.
Thank God, they were
Please
bugging me
do.
too.
Please. Oh my god.
There's a bunch of rocks in here. Deal with it.
Is
But-
Theo bringing back this guy or not? That's
It's
what
up
I
to you
want to know.
guys.
My vote is yes.
So
My vote is if it doesn't expend our one
Yeah, I don't wanna
Revivify for our party, then fine.
well
It won't
is it
expend,
gonna
like,
use
your ability to cast Revivify? It will expend Theo's ability to use
Cast
his
a
divine
miracle.
intervention.
that's what I was gonna ask
Because
is that our
you
divine
are-
intervention and we need
Yeah,
that.
Theo has
Yeah.
a gift from God,
We
a
could-
favor
Are
from God.
using a full resurrection spell to bring this guy back.
Yeah,
like a
no.
full-on one. It's
No,
gonna
we-
take a divine intervention.
No, absolutely not.
That's what I'm getting at, because this guy is also a goody two shoes. Now that we know is an angel, insanely powerful guy
He couldn't
with
kill
his own
Volenta.
spells.
Yeah, but how do we know he didn't already use his
Not in
divine
powerful
intervention?
as in fighting strength, but powerful as in healing and curing shit.
Looks
But
at the dead
Theo
bodies
could
around
give us a long rest that we don't have time to take.
That
I'm just
too.
saying. My vote is bring back an angel.
But we're gonna need a long rest.
Will an angel kill Strahd for us? Is the question, I guess.
He could help.
It'll be a tipping point.
And I don't think he's gonna I'm more holding on to a long rest than bringing
I'll let
this
you
guy
guys
back.
know. Just for some more meta information for you. Stella has no more 4th levels left. She's got 2 5ths, 1/3, 1 2nd, 3 1st.
But she's not getting those back on a short rest.
No.
Not a short.
No. And
So-
I've been kind of using my spells as if we would have a
Moog has
long
been
rest.
saving
I'm not
this-
out, but I definitely was been using them strategically
Yes.
with that in mind.
The moral dilemma is working.
Does anyone have gentle repose at least?
I do.
I have
At least
Revivify.
use it on the app.
Revivify.
Save him
Yeah,
for
I can
later.
do that. Yeah. Why don't we do that? Do I have gentle repose?
You did
Where is it?
back in the day. when
I
we
do,
were
I do. I see it,
Shoving
yeah.
bodies into crates.
Will that work even though his head is detached?
It just
That's
keeps
a
the
good
body
point.
from decaying pretty much and turning into undead.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
it
do
will
that.
function as it needs to. Now
Okay.
his head might decay and become undead though. So
What happens if I
careful
put it right next to the can I
Can you cast gentle repose on
What
Can
if
I
both
while
tape
it's
it
touching the
onto it?
body?
It's a rich. Are you doing it as a ritual?
It's a well, how long does the ritual take?
10
10
minutes?
10 minutes plus the casting time of the spell.
Yeah.
Or are you gonna spend the spell slot?
thought Gentle Repose was a cantrip.
No, it's
No.
a spell slot.
Oh.
You're thinking of
unless you
Spare the
ritual
Dying.
cast it.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, can I ritual cast it?
If you'd like to spend the 10 minutes, yes.
I mean, we've been sitting here for 10 minutes thinking about everything. She can gentle repose while we were doing all that.
I was letting you have a meta conversation. I wouldn't force time on you for that.
Right.
So
Yeah.
if you guys would like to general repose him with a ritual, it'll take 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's all.
Let's
So
do
yeah,
that.
clock the time forward for events, and then I guess since we're already 10 minutes into it, should we just spend the extra 50 minutes in a short rest?
I'd be okay with that. I don't know if I'm quite ready to use the
And
long
Nat
rest.
wouldn't get it.
Huh?
Nat wouldn't get it because she's casting a ritual.
That's
I
fine.
don't know if
She's-
anything happens for a short rest for you besides health,
She just
right?
gets
I
hit
just
points.
yeah.
So, I mean, and you're not too badly hurt, so...
But I get wild shape back.
Does Stella have that wild magic thing where she gets a spell slot back on a short rest?
She can use meta magic to regenerate some spells.
Okay. So I feel like a short
Um,
rest is very beneficial. It sucks we're losing an hour, but just
She
don't
could
wanna use it.
burn 8 actually, let me see. 4th level spells cost 6 points. She could burn 6 hit points to get a 4th level back.
Okay.
And then burn another 3 to get a second.
So 1/4
but she'll
and
be
1
down.
second.
Yeah. If you guys want her to.
I mean, I still have a feeling we're gonna use this as a long rest. At least that's how I'd like to use it.
So I will give her back a 4th and a second.
So we are long resting then?
Short.
Short resting is what I understand.
Short,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
If you guys want to take a long rest,
Mm-mm.
ugh.
Not yet. No, that's not.
wild if you try that in here.
That-
Absolutely
I,
not.
I'm going as your friend and DM. I'm going to highly advise against the long rest of this place. You will
Not just
absolutely-
casually walking around. Oh, they're all sleeping.
Yeah, let me
You're
just
all-
take a
It's
nap
5
here.
throats. Goodbye.
Why are you all sleeping inside of my chapel?
Because
Yeah,
it's
no.
beautiful.
Just feel like taking a nap right here. No,
As
thank
no
you.
matter what happened to Anastrasya and Volenta, they coming back after that.
God damn it.
Hurry, take her head. Oh wait,
No,
she's
it
missed.
doesn't matter.
She's
She
fucking
missed.
missed.
She didn't die. Don't worry. She's back.
If you want to take a long rest, you sure shit will be back.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
right.
that.
Like I got you.
Okay. Are we
Short resting?
slapping that button?
All right.
Not short rest. That's Mo's vote as well.
Slap that short rest button and I will narrate what transpires in the hour for you. So, oh man.
Question though. I'm still down to 77 total hits. Or does that bite wear off after a while?
Let me look. It might be on a short rest. Let me look.
Okay.
I gotta pull up Vampire Spawn again. Vampire. It only comes back on a long rest for that.
Womp womp.
Stay at 77, okay.
Sometimes that stuff is linked to a short rest, so I had to double check.
Okay.
I'll hit the short rest button for Stella in case it gives her anything. I don't think it does. But she was not hurt, fortunately. All right. So, we should probably switch up the music a little bit. You all rest and wait inside of the chapel here in Castle Ravenloft amidst the gore of the scene. Bandaging yourselves, licking your wounds. You feel all the while that rising pressure until suddenly the castle stops. This is maybe 10 minutes into this rest. The ritual is complete. You feel a buzz in the air. Something arcane begins to build as you continue your rest.
Oh boy.
And close to the end, that buzzing feeling in the air, there's like an echoing force that moves through the entirety of the castle. Something's happened. An expenditure of great arcana has occurred. The magic still lingers in the air. As you can hear the falling of rain begin outside.
Hmm.
Love that.
You see through the stained glass mirrors the crack of lightning.
Doesn't
Are
damage
you
the windows?
still in Barovia? You wonder? If Strahd's plan has come to fruition, you may be somewhere in Faerun.
Along the Sword Coast.
Can Natari, can
Oh.
she sense that she's closer to Sulene?
I'm getting to
Can-
something.
Oh, okay, sorry.
As you feel this change, this shift of arcana, I need all of you, except for Rowan, to make a constitution save.
Bruh.
This will include Stella as well.
Nice.
I don't feel good about that one. Going to. Boop.
Big
Add that to
con,
it.
big save.
Okay.
Fighter.
Only Stella is stunned for about 30 seconds. But you all feel a very tenuous, far removed connection to something that you all felt much closer to you before. Like the powers that course through your body are now much more distant than they once were.
Whoa.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Natari,
I was thinking
in that sickening feeling, you feel no closer to Selune.
Okay.
Hmm.
Moog looks for the eyeball in his chest. The now familiar feeling.
It's there, but like lethargic in its movement.
And we feel weakened from this.
You don't feel like whatever power they granted you, you have any longer. Though you still remain alive.
Do we have any power that we had previously?
You have your normal powers as a druid. You feel the magic still flowing through you. Everything you had as a living being still at your beck and call. but if you try and use the dead here to raise them, you cannot.
Oh.
Ella cannot phase. Natari, you are receiving no vision beyond your own.
When Rowan looks at Natari, what does their forehead look like?
You still see the symbol there. Just dull.
With it being dull, Rowan goes over and kneels down and meets the eyes of Stella just to check.
You gaze into her eyes and nothing seems to happen to you.
Well,
Hey.
at least you're cured.
Calm down. What?
Yeah, I felt nothing.
Well, that doesn't mean much to me.
I mean, that's a good thing, I guess.
Means you
Oh.
don't have to hide your vision.
You can look at everybody now.
Yeah, look at us.
Yeah, that's fucking fine. That's great. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you. She's like looking at all of you, and she is smiling, even though she's being kind of a brat.
Oh,
That's
bratty
Tracks for
Stella.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bratty cat girl. It's all good.
I also feel nothing when I look at you too, Rowan. Just so you know.
Perfect. That's great.
Can I
Thumbs
insight
up.
that? Wait, can I insight that?
Sure.
Damn it. 17?
Hold on. Let's see. I got to do a private roll. Right, and add either persuasion or deception. Who knows? You got no fucking clue.
I have no fucking clue. Ella squints. Okay. Thought there was
Ella
something there.
squints.
This bitch got 22 rays. Good luck.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
right.
Natari is just like, I don't think we're in Barovia anymore.
Well, Barovia isn't in Barovia anymore.
Well, Rowan thinks a bit, and he's just like, guys, I've been thinking this castle's flying on its own. I don't even think. I think he just moved the castle, and not Barovia.
Runs to window.
What Morty was saying was there wasn't enough juice, no way to move an entire land, but a castle, maybe.
Is that what Morty said?
He said
Mhm.
unless he had more info, he doesn't think there was anything that could move an entire land in a
Like,
plane shift.
Yeah.
And really, Strahd just cares about him.
Yeah. So a castle is probably more within the margin of acceptance.
Castle Barovia then. Castle Ravenloft then.
Ella, you peer at the stained glass and you see only driving rain and a stone wall looking into the courtyard as you are on the main floor of the castle.
Ah, okay.
It doesn't matter where we are. Only that we have to destroy this monster.
Yeah, but do we try these with no tracks? Or do we head up the stairs that we came from?
There's also a door here to the west.
Moog is thinking, where are we in the castle? As he tries to discern
Oh, God.
relatively geographically where we are within the castle structure.
Rowan
Elohim
tries
knows
to-
all about
from
the
looking at-
castle.
I was gonna say, we know from looking at the map before.
I will tell you, you are on the eastern side of the main floor.
We must go up and slightly to the west.
So you would assume that this area connects to the areas that you know, that you've seen on the main floor, including the dining hall.
Which has a secret passage.
You guys know more
Aha!
about that than Moog Snake would. Moog would.
Long corridor. Looks back at Rowan and winks. Doors.
Long corridor lay before you.
Damn, that's a nice hallway.
Damn, that's a nice
Damn, look-
hallway.
Shit.
The stairs, and he comes up here. The stairs in here looks like they go up.
Yeah, but there was no foot traffic
Up
in
you
those
say.
doors.
But up, you say.
I mean, the stairs that we started coming up kept going up too. So
You said that these steps look like somebody did brush through the cobwebs. If I were to come here and look up the stairs, does it look like the cobwebs were still a little brushed aside, like somebody came down these stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I think he came from this way, so this might be the more logical way.
Rahadin came from.
Yeah, Rahadin came from.
Where Radin come from?
And there was no foot traffic up here.
Yes, but what if we end up behind them? Like a sneak attack.
sneak attack.
Yeah, snake attack.
I do like a good sneak attack. Ella rubs her fingers together and shifts her hood down.
Moog's full vote is to go up these stairs. Me, the player, I'm thinking maybe this is straight to death, but this looks like a good spot to go, or at least an interesting spot to go.
Hey, I'm behind you, buddy. You had me at sneak attack.
You guys would like to head up these stairs?
Rogue joke. Moog would like to head up these stairs.
With Rowan's recollection, does he, from looking at the model, does he recall what kind of area we'll be heading into at either of these stairwells?
You know. Sorry, looking at the map
Like
here.
he wouldn't know what's in it, obviously, but like the type of
You
room
know
it is.
that the stairs to your south continue past the floor that's above you directly. So they go beyond it. They wouldn't connect to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know that these stairs lead up to the next floor, which you recall seeing from the model. There was like a office-looking area. There was like a throne-looking area. Yeah. That's kind of what you remember.
So we wouldn't be skipping a floor by going that way.
Yeah. And you do recall there were some secret doors on the floor above you.
Secret doors, north stairwell. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Right. Gather your party before venturing forward.
We will find all of the security camera footage.
The Abbott's bride for Strahd is dead, right?
Super dead.
Okay. In pieces, I believe you said.
To shreds, you say?
God, going in between floors is giving me massive amount of anxiety.
DM, can we not do that?
Could we, get a peek-see before we just throw our faces in?
DM, ignore her. Please throw our faces in there.
DM my face?
DM my face.
Oh, what the fuck is up here?
When we were down in the big room, was that like tall ceilings?
There was. You guys never looked up.
Yeah, we never did.
You would have seen it was a very large, tall chamber. Coming up to where you're coming up right now, you would have known there was a balcony up there. So you guys are coming up, and as you kind of around the corner, you see a balcony that overlooks the chapel.
Always scared to move.
Let me describe some things for you. Give me one moment. I will pull up the correct floor. In this goddamn labyrinth.
Is this the same guy that created these? These are beautiful.
Oh yeah, DM Andy, yeah.
Yeah. Like just the subtle light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So coming up here, you see a sculpted stone railing encloses this long balcony which overlooks Ravenloft's chapel. 2 ornate thrones stand side by side in the center of the balcony, covered with dust and strung with cobwebs. The thrones face away from the double doors, giving access to the balcony.
Does it seem sturdy? Like if I put my foot on it and put a little weight to it?
Yeah. And as you get closer, you see what appears to be a dead body sitting in the chair.
Because why not?
Noticeable? Do I know this dead body?
You have to get closer to inspect it.
All right, on top of dead body. I come around.
We'll put you right there.
Yep.
You watch as both the corpses lunge at you, and we will roll initiative. They
What
will
did I
get a
just tell
surprise
you?
round.
What did I just tell you?
We'll get a 5e surprise round, so it'll be really good.
Yeah, which means they're gonna kick your ass, and then you'll get
They're
to
gonna
play.
throw you
Yeah,
over
but
the
I got a
fucking
dirty
head.
20.
They're gonna.
I
It
did
doesn't
too.
matter. 'Cause we're doing
got a
old
nat 20.
surprise round rules. You're fucked, dude.
Take it
Damn.
around before you even think.
Yeah, these are the shitty fuck you rules.
It's
Time to get
as
owned.
I'm kind of squeezing past the chairs trying to get a look at these guys. It's like, oh my god, they're behind me, aren't they?
Yeah.
They-
They're behind
whoa,
you.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, watch out! What the fuck?
DM, I
You hear
told
them
you I
say.
already have anxiety. Why would you do this?
Why do you put yourself in dangerous situations if you have anxiety?
How did I know it was a dangerous situation? We saw so many dead bodies down there that didn't come at me.
True, very true. How are you supposed to know which dead bodies are going to
Yeah.
come to life and which ones are?
Which dead body? Hold on.
Your
what the
logic is flawless. I can't argue against
Are
it.
these new
Alright,
Zambos? The new ones?
You want to see them? No, these are different Zambos.
Ooh, oh, that just gave me the chills.
That's disgusting.
These are the only zombos.
Brush your teeth. They got
resistant
pink eye?
to acid.
They have pink eye? They actually
they-
lose around?
They have some serious pink eye, and you'll lose a round.
Oh. My eyes.
But you see, we gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna throw on battle music for these two guys.
Oh, not
Top
good
leadership.
enough. Got it.
This one, red, is lunging at you.
Uh-huh.
It is going to attempt to bite you.
Uh-huh.
19.
Uh-huh.
That's 4 piercing damage, and it's gonna claw at you twice.
Gross. Hit. No, sorry, miss hit.
So 2 damage from that.
4, 6.
So total is 6. Alright. Oh, and technically... Oh, no. So it gets this one's turn. It kind of gets out of the chair and comes to you. So try
I
and bite
do
you.
not have reactions on surprise rounds, correct?
Correct.
Okay, just make sure. Hit,
You
hit, miss.
So 6 more damage. Death by 1,000 zombie bites. Natari,
Disgusting.
you watch as these 2 dead bodies rise and immediately start clawing and biting at Ella.
Damn.
Awesome. She's gonna come on in here.
These are soul
And
zombies.
Why is it stuck? Oh, that's right.
They're alive.
They're fucking assholes. They do a lot of damage.
She's going to
I just healed you,
Sacred
fucker.
Flame.
They're a little more powerful than your average zombie.
Yeah, absolutely. You got that hella multi-attack.
Ella.
They're a Strahd zombie.
Alright, 20 damage to which one?
Blue. Why not?
You got it, Chief.
And that's it for right now. Or actually, wait, there's a balcony, right?
Oh my god.
Can I telekinetic shove one of them 5 feet to the right and see if he plummets?
That's hilarious.
Sure.
Is that a thing?
These are gonna be the strongest zombies in the world.
Fails.
Goes to the right.
Okay. I'm gonna give him a dex save to see if he can grab on before he falls.
So dexterous.
Nat 20.
Nice.
God damn it!
Oh, to the ring, like, You see one arm's kind of peeling off, but the other one's staying strong.
Ew.
I mean, is he self-aware enough for that kind of self-preservation?
He
Yeah,
natted.
it's dexterity. It's just natural.
For a nat 20
instinct.
he
It's
did.
Not even a
So
thought.
For a
so
net
natted.
20, and because it's fucking
For net.
hilarious, yes.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, he made him lose his arm. Come on.
Yeah, he'll only have one claw attack if he gets back up.
There you go. Okay. That's all I got.
But that other arm's like jacked, man. This guy must have been ripped before he died.
Oh my god.
Pulling himself up.
I bet he was hot.
Ella.
Ella's
was
like,
a total
whoa, stab.
Whoa, stab. That one.
Yes.
She watches a zombie fucking go over and it just takes her like,
He's enamored
whoa.
You know, the hilarious thing is that technically you rolled enough to hit, but because it's a natural one, you missed.
Whoa, that's so fucking crazy.
You go to like stab it in the jaw and you swing at it and you realize this thing doesn't even have a jaw. It was like banging you with its teeth. It wasn't biting.
I'm too distracted over the fucking zombie holding on the railing, so I shift and
He's slowly pulling himself up.
like me and Nat are really scrunched. So I'm just gonna move over a little bit. And yeah, that's my turn.
Rowan, you're
I
up.
did shift.
Yeah, I got you. Take your 10 hit points. You're gonna need them.
Yeah, but I'm gonna lose them.
You're gonna lose them. It's
You're
fine. It's
gonna
good.
need him.
When these guys come and
those in the next encounter.
Oh, bye, Meg.
I can't
Oh, why
seem
did
to
we
move
remember?
Rowan. I can move Mig, but
Where's
I can't seem to move Rowan. I can move Rowan now.
there you go.
Rowan comes up. What a
Fucking
zombies.
dancing.
Mig will-
Bambies.
Mig will punch this one.
Punch.
Yeah, that'll hit. God, Crafty, you rolled so many ones tonight.
Oh,
He did.
well,
Just getting him out of the way.
12
Nice.
damage.
You know what?
Max damage punch.
Roll a d20 for me.
Rowan?
Yeah. All right.
Oof.
You watch as he punches him, like kind of in the like pelvis, and one of the legs falls off.
Hmm.
Pelvis punch.
But you see the leg remains animated.
Ew.
Do these zombies look like anyone in particular?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
He'll
That's-
take his shiny sword and
It
stab
looks
the other
like
one twice.
Blinsky.
Oh, he's
Oh,
no.
he's so terrible.
You're awful.
He's
No,
no
these
bleed.
are just some rando zombies hanging out.
Does the leg
That'll hit.
enter initiative?
It's on the creature's initiative that
Okay.
hits.
So he'll take his first stab at this guy.
Okay,
For
11.
11. And then his second stab. For an 8.
All right. So roll me a d20 real quick, and I also have to do this. All right.
Rip bozo.
You cut his head off. That's like still biting on the ground, like rolling around. But as the second blade hits, you see all the parts just kind of stop moving as it is defeated.
No big deal.
No big deal. Ella's
Rowan
like,
turns around.
"What?"
He's ignoring the blue one. He doesn't care anymore.
It's
It's just hanging.
so ran flying.
Stella leans over and looks over at it. Is like, what the fuck? And she's gonna fire a firebolt at it.
Yeah, just like underhand flings a firebolt at him.
Leans
Over the
over
railing.
railing.
At the hands, just the fingers that are holding on.
We should just rename Stella's Firebolt to Firebird, and every time she flips somebody off, she casts the cantrip of somebody.
Love
He's
it.
gonna make a strength save to see if he can hold on. Oh yeah, he's doing it.
Oh my god.
She's like, what the hell?
Somebody just like poke his fingers.
Fucking
The other can
strongest
move
hand
5,
ever.
10, 15, 20. He has to dash because he only has 20 movement speed because he's so hurt and old and exhausted.
Trail.
Moog, it's your turn. Can you defeat this creature? As you're like going for the door, you just hear, and you see this ripped zombie trying to pull itself back up.
Moog walks over 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, he stands in front of this guy. He takes his stick, for all intents and purposes, it's just a branch. And he's going to shillelagh this guy.
Yeah, you crack him in the skull, and he just goes flopping down the ground, hits the ground below, landing pretty close to the abbot's dead body, I think.
Oh no, damn it!
Oh, jeez.
You full on
Splattered
Mufasa that guy.
on the floor below. Ooh, and we exit initiative.
That's so fucking funny. I don't know why.
Can't believe that just happened.
Just Moog with a tree branch, like.
Get down.
All right. What's behind this door, sir? He listens and smells and does all the perceptive things.
All the
right.
the Moog things.
Give me
Ella's
your
chucking this one
best
over.
perception check. All right. You hear nothing.
Nothing.
Quiet.
Oh,
The door
another
opens
hallway.
into a long hallway.
Well, Moog's gonna explore this while we're up here. Y'all want to come with? As he calls back, I'm looking at this.
I mean, it's the only place to go. Rowan's
Yeah.
looking at the end of this
We don't
balcony
really have
area.
any.
Ella's tossing this guy
Mo-
over so he can investigate the chairs.
As you are passing this area, you hear kind of like the sound of gears turning
Oh boy.
to the wall to the south. Natari, I believe you hear it too.
She's like, what's
what
that?
the fuck was that?
What was that? So, is there a door nearby there?
Is there a pressure
Like
plate?
right over here?
Give me a investigation check.
Okay. Or whatever we're looking for.
Yeah, he investigates upon hearing it.
Yeah, you guys uncover a secret door. The sound of gears on the other side of it.
Like continually going like clunk, 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 clunk.
They stop after a moment.
Okay. He also, again, perception, like listens, smells, all that stuff.
Okay. You put your snifter to it, and you can kind of smell grease and well-oiled wood.
Some kind of oil and timber. Shall I open it? He's gonna open it.
We should open. You see what appears to be a 10 by 20 foot room filled with intricate machinery, except for a small space between the stone gears and the iron change and pulleys. On the other side of the machinery to the south is a rectangular shaft that rises up from the darkness and continues past this room. Attached to the west wall is a steel plate that has an iron lever protruding downward.
He calls Rowan over and asks him to make an assessment on the machinery in here.
Oh, the dumbwaiter system. I think. Does he think it's like an elevator shaft type thing?
Give me just a good old intelligence check. You look at all of this, Rowan, And yeah, it appears to be like a little pulley system. You think it can descend as well as ascend from where you're at. There's probably some sort of platform that rises and descends. You don't see it currently in this room. Operated obviously by the lever itself. You think it'd probably take about a minute or so to completely disable this thing from working if you wanted to do that.
He just turns around and is like, "You guys want me to fuck this shit up?" It's a mechanical means of transportation within a building to ascend or descend floors.
So we can enter this, and a platform takes us to the top.
I mean, we don't know where the exits are, but I'm sure the person who owns this place does. It might rely on it.
Fucking industrialization of Barovia.
Oh my god.
Bobby seeps into the soul of Ella. Let's figure out what's behind this door.
I mean, I could turn this thing off. No problem.
I
So
say you
you-
fuck shit up, man.
Yeah, fuck it up.
He takes out a screwdriver and removes the top 10 most important screws.
You remove the top 10 screws over the course of a minute.
What a
I've watched
boss.
that
It's
movie.
disabled.
That was quick.
All right. You snurfing at this door too, buddy?
Yes.
It's not the ability to remove the screws, it's knowing which ones to remove.
True.
Where
To
were
remove
these
10 screws in a minute is impressive.
were these chairs Strahd's? That's all I want to know.
Yes, insofar that he owns all of Castle Ravenloft.
Well, I meant like it's like, you know, like theater seating almost. So I didn't know if it was like his crest on here. I had rolled forever ago, but I want to join the group
Oh, you can assume as much, I guess.
with a 20. Like it's not like labeled. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have like a fucking like label or a drink
With his
holder.
name
for
on the
him.
back or
It's just,
anything.
it's just a
It's
nice
just
chair.
Placeholder.
I didn't know if it was like, you know, when like
card
our
on top of the chair
company
seat.
has the company name on the
Reserved
back of our
for-
chairs.
It says director's chair is up there.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's got his name
Just
in the
says
back.
Strahd on the back. Yeah, yeah, Joe, you're right. No, I mean you can make the logical assumption like if there were events happening down there and he was just an observer, he
Okay.
probably watched it from there. Because they're
Okay.
very nice chairs. On the other side of that door, Moog, you snarf nothing. It is quiet.
He opens it.
You find a small hallway. It goes north and south, and there is a door to your west.
He immediately would like to investigate this area that's not the door. Like, what does this area do? What is it? What is it made of?
What is
Running
it?
back and forth.
Answer me. Roll an investigation check.
This dog is just running back and forth.
Exactly.
What is it, boy?
All of
What
that.
is it? Is Strahd fell down the well?
It's a long ass room. Fucking weird, man.
Would I remember any secret doors to this room from investigating
There's
the tower?
secret doors on this floor.
There's a bunch.
Smell
Quite
like
a
the
few.
door.
I don't know if this is one of the rooms, Moog. She like comes over here and really looks around really hard.
With
What's this
Right,
door
you-
smell like?
You look very hard while you're sniffing the door. That door smells like pick up a little bit of like a dusty, cobwebby smell on the other side of this door.
It smells like the rest of this floor does. Dusty and cobwebby.
I don't remember any.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You
Oh.
push open the door and you see a large chamber. Dim light from this immense room is a place of chilly, brooding darkness. Empty iron sconces dot the dot the walls, hundreds of desolating cobwebs drape the hall, hiding the ceiling from view. Directly across from you is a window that stands a set of double doors. There's a double door on the east wall, windows on the west. Farther to the south, there's a single door that also leads to the east wall. Staircases at both ends of the north lead down. The far southern end of the hall, there's a large wooden throne that stands atop a marble dais. The high-backed throne faces south, away from most of the room.
Very odd. Is there a window on the south wall?
You do not see one.
Steps in to get a full... What the fuck kind of throne room is this? He says out loud to everybody else who hears him.
Ella rushes in.
Ellie, you don't find anything in there, by the way?
Okay.
With your 14?
Like, well, just this is me tabletopping, but like because Rowan also got a good look at the model, and with my passive investigation, I be able to just 25.
It's right there. Door to your north.
Oh.
Hey, you missed one.
Well,
This one what?
got a fucking...
Whoa!
Okay.
Well, look, there's a throne room in here, but the throne faces the fucking wall. Like, who's just talking to the wall and not their subjects?
I don't know.
Dick.
Is there another dead body in it?
Okay.
She peers from back here.
He runs all the way up to it.
No.
Runs to the
I
center
ran
of the
to right here
bathroom.
and I peered, and I'm really looking at that chair. Is there a dead body in it?
Doesn't
She's
seem
like,
like
I'm
it.
not too close.
Ella picks up some of this trash on the ground and throws it.
You throw some detritus at the throne and kind of claw hits it and beep, beep.
I think it's
Nothing
good, Mo.
happens.
Go check it out.
Hey, there's a door over here.
Draws bow.
So you're preparing an attack.
Yeah.
Moog investigates the chair.
All right, roll me an investigation. It appears to be a chair.
Fantastic.
It's a chair.
Shoots chair.
If anybody else wants to look at anything else, Moog's gonna sniff at this door next.
What
Alright,
was
give
in
me
the
a
secret
sniffer.
door? Oh, I thought you were telling me what was in the door.
What door are you talking about?
I thought Moog said, "Oh, there's a secret door," and like he was going to tell me
No,
what was
I
in
said
it.
There's a door here.
There
what I
is a
said.
door.
What is-
Okay.
It is a door.
Yes.
The secret door's back here in the hallway that you missed.
Secret tunnel. We're going back to that. Don't worry.
You smell the smell of like parchment,
Okay.
and you can kind of hear someone mumbling on the other side of this door.
Combat stances. There's somebody at the other side of this door.
Keeps drawing
Pushes
bow.
him back. Tanks in front.
Shifts.
Mumble, mumble, mumble.
Natari
mumbling.
prepares an attack just in case. She's like, what are you doing?
All right. Everybody good? All right.
Yep.
Moog's opening. Well, he can't because it's select a character. Now he opens. There it is.
Moog,
Okay.
you push open the door, and a room littered with scrolls and parchment and paperwork, and you see this old man
Aw.
sitting at the desk, kind of writing on something, and he kind of glances up at you. He blinks, and then he grabs some spectacles that are on the table and puts them on. And he goes, "I don't know you. Who are you?"
I am Moog. Who are you?
"Oh, my name is Lief Lipsig."
What are you doing here, sir? Why is there so many papers on the floor?
That's his name.
Oh, I don't see anything.
He looks to you and he says,
Oh,
"Oh, well, I am Lord Strahd's accountant. I'm just doing some paperwork here in regards to the festivities and expenditures for the wedding currently."
Seems a little disorganized for an accountant.
"Oh, I know where every receipt is. Encyclopedic knowledge in this old noggin." Kind of taps the side of his head.
what about the
I
one for
believe you.
Victoria's Secret?
Shush.
Okay.
That's a special account.
I believe you, sir. What happened? What was the biggest expenditure in this wedding or this celebration?
Ooh, I mean, the greatest expenditure. Who are you?
We're just some guests, friends of a friend. It's just
Look at
nobody
this
important.
We're from the Barovia Accountants Guild.
The
Look at this
union. Tell him we're
check.
from the union.
We're from the Union, and we need to report the biggest expenditure of this castle.
Why are your friends whispering what to say?
He's new. We're training
Roll
him.
your
Yeah.
deception check mode.
He's in our
training.
past training program.
Hashtag help action. He's in training.
I've never heard of this organization, but, well, if you're here as assistants for the accounting, I suppose you can help me. Please come in.
Okay, come in, everybody. Come in.
Oh, there's so many assistant accountants. It's very hard to
Like
see.
I told
Listen,
you,
we are
he's
very
training.
unintelligent, so we need many brains.
We have one
Oh.
main, and he's out there. He's really smart. He's in training, so we all have to be here.
I've never seen
Are you not
accountants
part of the
walk
union?
around with an entourage of such magnitude before. This is highly unorthodox.
The times that are different, man. Sometimes you need protection.
You really should
How-
join a union.
Moke starts organizing stuff. He's like, "How may I help you, sir? May I please
Oh,
organize all these papers
Don't
for
move
you?"
those! Oh God! Please put them down.
No. Okay. I put them back down, back exactly where
Oh.
he found them.
He gets back and starts to rearrange them in the mess that they were in. He's like, "Oh no!"
How dusty
Okay,
are his
as I
shelves?
said, what was the biggest expenditure here? What sticks out in your mind as the biggest conundrum for this castle?
You're
That
being
one went
audited.
here. And this one, sure. He waves a hand at you. 1 second. All right, that one goes here. Yes. The biggest expenditure for the wedding, I believe, an exorbitant amount was spent on dresses for the occasion.
Oh, I see. Dresses.
The
dresses.
Lord was very particular about it. He contracted seamsters in Valaki as well as Barovia, had many different ones delivered, and chose the one he saw fittest for his bride. Hopefully we can return some of them for a bit of that coin back, but I highly doubt it.
Yeah, that checks
Let me
out.
ask you, was there any expenditure that was exceptionally important that was delivered, that payment was delivered for?
Oh, well, I don't think so. Most of the normal things. A lot more edible food for guests that eat food, I suppose.
Checks out.
Okay, well, nothing out of the ordinary here. How may we help you today?
I mean, if you want to just grab a chair here, friend, and start working these books with me, you're more than welcome. I have many receipts. He has a huge stack of receipts that need to be transferred into this book, and it would be nice to just kind of conk out for a solid 5,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Please
conk out,
conk
yeah.
out for a solid 5 while we take care of your busy work.
Oh, great. I'm gonna go sit in the weird chair that faces the other direction.
Watch if he dies.
Why-
Watch if he dies.
Why does it do that?
He sits down. I don't know. He takes a nap.
Does it look like he's under a spell?
No, he just goes and sits down. He just starts snoring.
Ella
I'm cracking up.
investigates anything that would pop out to her as weird.
Yeah, and Moke sniffs at this door.
The whole place is weird.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Ella knows about weddings. Ella loves
Listen,
love.
even evil vampire lords need to have an accountant, guys.
No.
Yes, so even though he rules the land and it's controls the
I'm
finances.
fucking
And
cracking up.
Are there
This is
any
hilarious.
names that pop up that are
He's still,
Ooh.
it still is a land with laws and commerce, technically speaking.
Yeah, but there's certain names that
Um,
should not be here.
you sniff at that wall. It smells dusty. Ella, you look around for anything of interest.
Looking for
Um,
names.
you're looking for. Oh, you're looking at the paperwork specifically. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of expenditures. You find a stairwell, Moog, that both ascends and descends. You see a lot of various expenditures on a number of things. Uh, it does look like money does flow in and out of the castle, um, like normal commerce.
Okay.
It doesn't seem Strahd like it's kind of weird. Like Strahd pays for everything he takes, like from villages. He doesn't like ransack them. There is an exchange of money that goes on here. People are paid for goods and services. You see names that kind of cross that of like people you've met, like vendors. You see the guy Bildrath's name in some
Okay.
ledgers selling some goods. The numbers seem much like normal prices as opposed to what Bildrath was charging you.
Okay.
Of
What was I
course.
gonna say?
A jerk.
Um,
Are there mirrors?
Fucker. Are there mirrors?
no, because what use would a vampire have for a mirror?
Exactly.
Um, it shockingly little incriminating or weird or like bizarre of an expenditure. It seems kind of normal, honestly. It's really odd.
Why you so normal, Strahd? Why you gotta be so
Yeah,
fucking
right.
reasonable?
Does it look like there's any expenditures up, like, where I could easily look of any honeymoon vacations? Are they planning on leaving?
You don't see anything in the stack that would indicate to you an intent to travel from Castle Ravenloft.
Okay. This accountant sucks.
Anyways, guys,
She
I
scribbles a
found
number in there, so it looks like she did something.
What the fuck? I heard that.
I want to think that I did
Don't
something.
touch his piles, okay? Don't
He
touch
said
them.
to transfer numbers, so I transferred like 2 of them, so it looked like I did something. And I'm just really bad at transferring numbers. We can go on now.
There's a stairway over here. Do we want to go up or down?
What was the secret door, Rowan? Where did that go?
We need
I
to
don't
find
know.
out.
It's just a secret door that you didn't open.
Oh, we
Do
didn't
you guys
open
want to
it?
go find out?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, let's go.
Rowan, no.
Oh my god. He's like, no, you did not.
Oh, wait.
I
What
just
is...
guys,
passively saw it because my passive investigation is redonk.
You push open this door and you see a hallway that you recognize. This is a hallway that you were brought in by Rahadin for sleeping quarters.
Oh, a nap sounds so good, but we can't,
Is
guys.
she still in there?
Do you want to check?
The person that
Stealth it up.
Rod they killed.
No, the one girl that when we were napping, she was in there. And he
Yeah,
said that she had to
she's
shut
dead.
up. She's
She's 100%
dead.
dead.
We don't know that. Goes looks.
Oh,
for her.
100%. She's 100%
You
dead.
peer in. You don't see anyone in here.
Oh, that's so sad. I didn't mean to throw myself in here, but I threw myself in here.
You definitely did. Anything of note in there?
Yeah.
Looking around, you don't see anything of interest.
Okay. Damn.
Hey, Rowan, there's a secret door there.
Boom. Hey guys, there's no secret door right here.
This isn't a wall.
Would I remember my way? Having the castle and have been being there, could I find my way back to Anastrasia's room?
You would know that where Anastrasia was. Let me see where the entryways are to this place. You would want to either go through the spiral staircase that was attached to the office that you were just at.
Mm-hmm.
Or I believe, sorry, confusing place.
I feel like Oprah. There's a secret door. There's a secret door.
You get a secret door.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that route. Never mind. So you think your best route would have been through the spiral staircase next to the office you were just at.
Back to Nat.
Okay.
We should see if she's in there, because if she did make it out of that fight, she's gotta be fucking injured. So we could get her while she's licking her wounds. It's gonna break my heart, but I'm not stupid.
Would you be able to kill her?
We got 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 people here who could finish it. If I could not.
I think we need to focus on finding the Lord.
And just let her...
I do.
Guys, Morty said he'd take care of it.
We got to trust that he can do it.
I'm just saying, there's 2, 4, 6, 7 of us, and I almost got wiped out. One of us got wiped out.
And Morty has a goatee, so...
What does that have to do with anything? Is it
You
between
know
my legs? No. So I don't care about his goatee.
No, it's between her legs.
You asshole. She doesn't want that. I was special.
I don't know about that.
I was special.
She's a dog. She's playing with a toy.
It was special. Right now.
You are special.
Yeah, fuck you,
Rowan has 0 charisma.
You are.
Rowan has 0 charisma.
I'm fucking special. Fuck you, Rowan.
But, you know, you're special to us, and we need to move on. You need to let her go.
I would feel better if we just, maybe just look.
You can't sniff her sheets.
Ella,
not want to sniff her sheets. I just feel like we should make sure the job was finished.
Nat goes up to her face
in that room.
and she goes, "We are moving on."
Well, you guys are gonna regret that when she shows up with Daddy Strahd.
You sniff at this door, Moog. A lot of dust and cobwebs on the other side of this. Like it's a passage that's not well used.
No.
Push open the door to a cobweb-ridden hallway.
Secret, I've got a secret.
You look to the west and see it continues on through the cobwebs towards some sort of large room in a tower. You see what appears to be an opening into a larger platform, and from it you see a faint red light.
Discerning.
And as you
Mick comes back
peer a
here
little
and shuts the secret
further,
door.
okay, as you peer a little further into it, Moog, you can make out not only a faint red light, but a faint blue one, a faint green one, and a faint yellow one.
Oh, shoot, guys. Those might be the stones. He jumps out to this little platform.
You come out to the platform and you see a large spiral staircase that seems to both descend and ascend. Below you, you see what appears to be a set of stairs and a floor far below. Looking up, it's kind of hard to see because it's bright. There's something bright red directly above you and floating in the center of the spiral staircase. And you see those other lights orbiting it.
Do we feel like a pull towards them?
No.
We just found the heart of this place.
Burn heart car.
Hate this. This has got to be this to Tot's room at the very top of the. Rowan, does this sound right? Me and you looked at that. Does this seem like the right area that would lead all the way up to her tower?
I don't know about her, but the prophecy of the heart.
I guess I just assumed she was the heart, but maybe this just proved us
No,
wrong.
I think it's an actual heart.
As you're in there, Mo, you faintly hear
Mm-mm.
a heartbeat.
That
Mm-mm.
confirms it.
Yep. I'm gonna say yep.
I'm gonna say yep. Alright, guys. This is the place that we find Strahd.
Let's fucking
Do we
go.
want to continue forward? Or do we want to go back and check out that other place?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well,
Let's go.
We've wasted enough time.
You guys begin to ascend. Let me gather you.
Sorry.
Rowan, there's a secret door here as you pass it.
Hey, there's a secret door here.
Wait. Secret door. Should we stop?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just a secret door
he's the
detective.
door detector.
He's just pointing at things, going, "Yep."
You push
Door,
that secret door
door.
open, you find a small chamber with another secret door in it.
Oh my
Stop,
gosh!
dude.
Oh my god.
That's fucking hilarious.
Secret within a secret, guys.
I'm just gonna put you guys into each area real quick. I'm copy pasting you as you ascend to what you see,
Okay.
Okay.
because you will be ascending quite a ways.
Alright.
Good thing I did my
We see a
stairmaster.
lot along the way.
How many more secret doors are on this staircase?
Secret staircase.
Secret staircase.
Secret and a secret and a secret.
Just gonna roll quickly. Beat. All right, cool. You guys begin to ascend these stairs. And this is to show you kind of where your steps echoing in this hollow tower. You'll pass by another opening. And I'll just kind of put you guys in the middle so you can see. You pass by another opening with a long hallway. Ella, you recognize this area a little bit, being close to where Anastrasya was.
Nah.
Let it go. Let it go.
You guys continue to ascend.
Oh.
The staircase gets larger. The tower begins to narrow as you walk up. The light growing ever brighter as you continue.
Yeesh.
Further and further up Castle Ravenloft.
Let's go.
The ever-present beat of a heart. Boom, 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 boom. You ascend.
Oh.
The light
God.
brightens as you continue up the stairs. You see now, the light is bright. You are approaching the top of this ascent. Do you continue?
What do you think, guys? It's the last
Oh.
point in which we can do anything else other than finish this.
I mean, we climbed all these steps for not to go to the top. On to
Yeah,
the end.
right?
Alright. Let's do this.
Very well. You all take a breath, and you ascend.
Oh. Hey, Daddy.
You see before you a chamber, a large crystalline beating heart, the heart of Castle Ravenloft. Around it, gems, a green one, a blue one, and a yellow. Orbit this as Strahd stands there, his hands outstretched with a smile on his face, seeing you all approach. You see, wearing full armor, black armor, at his side, that blade, and another thing at his side you did not see before, a strange tome attached to his belt. And I will actually show you a picture of this one. A book that looks a little like this.
Ooh.
What in the Vecna?
Yeah, what in the Vecna?
Where is this?
What the fuck?
In our thing.
It's in the chat.
Yeah.
Attached to his belt with a chain,
Yes.
you see Sid Ambrose, bloodied, battered, behind him. You see what appears to be like weird antlers on his head, probably from when he was cured by the abbot. A missing hand, and Escher curled around him with a blade at his throat, with a smile on his face. And as you approach, Strahd speaks. Welcome, one and all. You would be glad to know that everything went as I had hoped. Do not fear, my friends. We are still in Barovia. After all, why would I ever leave my beloved home? For I am ancient. I am the land. And a crack of lightning lights him from behind. I have been waiting for this for so long. My jailers, now banished from my realm. The Ember Temple whisked away. Probably somewhere in Faerun now. Long gone. And it is all mine, at long last. I can have everything I wanted. My beloved Tatiana with me for eternity. And I have all of you to thank. So let me say this with the sincerest thank you all. It was a bit inconvenient, however. Poor Ludmilla thought we were going to go to Faerun. She was not happy, but I knew she intended to betray me. So she is where she wants to be, banished from my realm.
Damn.
You could all join her, free and alive. I ask only one thing of you. Your beloved mentor, Theobald. He will stay here in Barovia with me. But the rest of you, the happy family that you are, will be sent home.
Never.
No.
Very good. I was hoping to hear that. And he looks back to Escher with a grin, who cuts Sid's throat and throws him off this bridge.
Azula!
As Escher is replaced with Azula, Sid
She's
goes
dead.
tumbling,
She's going to die.
She's going to die.
and she grins and says only, Theobald, I know what the problem is. Your family ends here. You'll have nothing but me left. And that, my friends, is where we will end for this evening. I feel like it brings a bit of levity and makes things better if you just refer to every malady you have as a curse.
Your arm,
My-
his back, her hip,
His
my
leg.
head. Toasty, how you doing?
He was delivered the true curse of Strahd, which was
Yeah, that was
recurring-
the true curse.
Strahd was like, you will never defeat me. Bada boom, your computer is fried. Thank you for playing.
You threw my best friend off the tower. What the fuck? And a giant bolt of lightning comes down and smites Ella?
Neferon appears briefly.
Oh no, fuck that guy. The
Chain
soul of
lightnings. Just Ella. All 4 bolts hit her. So this is Here Lies Ella, Rip Bozo.
Rip Bozo.
What size is it?
Large.
Does size matter?
In this case, yeah.
I mean, in the game, yes.